welcome
Okay,
to
there
the
you go.
Survivor Series kickoff show presented by Cricket. Oh, guys, Survivor Series 4
What is
games.
going
As you
family?
sit here on the
Welcome
beautiful,
to
it's a little bit
another
chilly, Chicago.
live
We have a
pay-per-view
sold-out
reaction
All-State
of
Arena.
Survivor Series.
It's our
I'm so
second
excited
night
about
here.
this
We were here
tonight.
last night for Friday Night SmackDown, which really gave us a preview and a little sneak peek at what's to come tonight. We are excited. Two massive war games. You do it better.
War game!
We're all excited. We're introducing the panel. We got two-time WWE favorite Royalty.
Oh, yeah. See, this about to get hard up in this. Oh, yeah, man. Let me hear you say it one time. Oh, yeah, man. I dropped the lawsuit.
And you see her every Monday on Raw, Jackie Redmond.
What's up? What's up? I'm Canadian. I grew up in ice rinks. This is nothing.
she's good.
Ice baby.
Oh.
Really? Oh,
And of course,
Vanilla Ice reference.
he's being extremely brave by not covering his beautiful bald head. Peter Rosenberg.
Shout out to all the bald people out there. We're doing it tonight. The best wrestling fans in the world. Some of the best in the world. Chicago Survivor Series War Game.
And
And they are excited.
the amount of history that has gone down here in Chicago at Allstate is astounding. And I can assure you, we'll be making more history here tonight. And here's why.
Oh my goodness. Here's what's on tap tonight at Survivor Series War Games. We've got the men's War Games match as the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes told.
I can't believe it was daytime when I took all of these shoes. And it's nighttime now.
Told us earlier this week, keep an eye out for RKOs because Randy Orton is back. He joins Seth Rollins, Jey Uso, and Sami Zayn as that team takes on the Judgment Day with Drew McIntyre.
Oh, I'm so pumped for Randy. Well, guys, last night on Friday Night SmackDown, Santos Escobar took out his original Survivor Series opponent, Carlito. He thought he was going to have the night off, but Dragon Lee asked GM Nick Aldis for the opportunity, and his wish was granted tonight. It's Dragon Lee versus Santos Escobar.
Well, be careful what you wish for because you just might get it. Zoe Stark has done everything to get a shot at the world champion, and tonight she gets her shot. That's right. Zoe Stark versus Rhea Ripley.
And Gunther's disrespect of The Miz has lit a fire underneath the A-lister that may incinerate the record-breaking Intercontinental Championship reign of the Ring General. Miz may be back to his best, but will it be enough to dethrone the champ? We find out tonight.
I am very excited about that match in particular. And remember, if you want to watch Survivor Series War Games, you can head to WWE on Peacock, 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Pacific. If you haven't subscribed yet, you can head to peacock.com/WWE. Of course, we have the Women's War Games match as well. I never thought I would see the day that Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair would be on the same team, but it's here, it's happening, it's true, it's damn true. There with the EST Bianca Belair and Shotzi as they take on Damage Control. The question is, could Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch coexist? And we saw that question at the forefront last night on SmackDown.
The new and improved Damage Control is obviously the strongest faction in all of WWE. I've had a plan and a vision since the inception of Damage Control.
That's Kairi Sane, and she took out Belair. Neo retains the championship.
Charlotte, Bianca, and Shotzi were not ready for.
What the hell?
My plan. Control the stage. It was brilliant.
Good luck stopping them.
Control the cage. Yourself, Io, Asuka, and Kairi challenge Charlotte, Shotzi, and Bianca to find a fourth member and to meet in War Games.
I'm a psycho. There's no one in there. Oh, look here. It's Shotzi. Oh, Shotzi. She's not alone. Still very much outnumbered.
And the numbers game just catching up to Bianca, Charlotte, and Shotzi.
we should be looking at one of the most powerful factions of women in the history of WWE.
Look, y'all, we need a fourth member.
I need to know who that fourth member is by the end of tonight. Damage Control is trying to take out everyone that could possibly team with Bianca and her team at War Games.
But at this point, we don't have any more options. So, Charlotte, you need to make that call. We are running out of time. Me, Shots, and Bianca, we accept your War Games challenge. But if we're going to war, there is only one person I want on our side. We took down every girl that you try to have by your side. So, you're not going to make it to War Games.
Oh my God. Oh my God. You ain't know.
Actually, you're not even going to make it out of the building tonight.
Hey. Oh, look who's here! Becky Lynch! United by a common enemy. The man has answered the call. There are bodies going everywhere. Imagine what it's going to be like in Chicago inside War Games.
War Games is a new beginning for us, but War Games is the end of Damage Control. I never thought I'd see the day that Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch were standing next to each other. Two egos.
Fighting the good fight together.
Charlotte just speared Asuka, but unintentionally on to Becky Lynch.
War Games. You need a total cohesive unit to be successful in this match. And we all know the only real team walking into War Games is Damage Control.
Damage Control are locked and loaded. Becky Lynch's team looks like it's in big trouble.
Woo-hoo! Welcome back here to the Survivor Series kickoff show. As we just saw, that is one of two Survivor Series matches. And I'm going to run the visuals real quickly. All right, here we go. Two teams will be contained in separate cages with one member of each team starting the match. Now, after 5 minutes, a member of the team with the advantage will be released to enter the match. After 3-minute periods, alternating members of each team will enter the match until all competitors are inside the cage. Once all competitors have entered, War Games has officially begun, and the only way to win is by pinfall or submission. All right. Now, I kind of want to go right into what Jackie said at the top, and that is seeing Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch coexist on a team is something we didn't think we were going to see anytime soon. Do we think they're actually going to be able to work as a team or get in each other's way?
You know the way I look at that. You can always trust the snake, because you know he's gonna bite you. No. That's what I say about Becky, Bianca, Charlotte being on the same team. These three players have worked so high at that next level. All those ladies want the same thing at the end of the day, and that's glory, that's history. And I wonder if they can go out and work as a cohesive unit.
Corey Graves said something last night on SmackDown that I thought was interesting. He basically said, when talking about Becky and Charlotte, there's only room for one person at the top of the mountain. And as per usual, I thought Graves was completely wrong. When you really think about it, Wade, after all this time, is it possible that they've learned there is room for both of them at the top of the mountain?
I don't know.
Because they've been there for a long time.
Absolutely not. They have not learned that at all. I promise you, knowing the personalities of Charlotte Flair and Becky agreed to do this match because she wants the spotlight. She doesn't want to give that spotlight up to any other woman. She sees herself at the top of the mountain. That's why she's there. The fact that she now has to get along with Charlotte Flair, to me, is not going to happen. This is a team that is inevitably going to implode at some point during this matchup and cost them the victory.
I don't think that Damage Control is without question.
Okay,
So, I mean, as the Queen Charlotte Flair pointed out last night on SmackDown, Bayley was out there by herself conversing against the War Games team. So do we even really know where Bayley stands within her own group?
This is called tabloid nonsense.
Ugh.
Wow.
They are a tight.
I'm a journalist.
He's a
This is what the
journalist.
people are saying.
But like Michael Cole and his tabloid nonsense. Look, I will tell you this. Damage Control have looked stronger than ever. The fact that Bayley was out there on her own, that's fine. That's not a problem. She's effectively the leader of the team. She has steered Io Sky to the women's championship, and she is the leader of this team. They have put together a tight, cohesive unit, and people like you stirring the pot
You know
is
what?
not going to destroy that.
Don't point your finger at me, all right? I will respond in kind. If
Listen
you do
here,
so.
guys. All right, well, I think before we wrap this conversation, we got to point our fingers at two superstars who joined Damage Control late in the game, Asuka and Kairi Sane. We know Damage Control is extremely dangerous as it is. I don't know if there is a more dangerous team when you add in Asuka and Kairi Sane.
You know, I look at Damage Control, and the first person I look at is Bayley. Bayley is like, no. Bayley is like Tom Brady. She's that quarterback that's going to come in and make everything right. And I look at Io Sky and her career, how it just skyrocketed. I'm talking about put the rocket on her, man. Sent her straight to the moon, and look at her now. That's what I'm talking about.
But we can't forget about the history that exists with Bayley, too. This is not a totally... Everyone's so focused on we use this word a lot, but could it ever be more true? The personal history.
Yeah,
but it truly gets no more personal than that relationship between Becky and Charlotte. So understandably, we focus on that. But I'm with you. There's a lot of dissension potentially within Damage Control as well.
Yeah, like Bayley is the one that brought Damage Control together, right? Like it is her quote unquote brainchild. But recently, in recent weeks, it feels like she's been a little out of the know, not in the know with some of the
And was she happy to see Kyrie? Was she happy to see Kyrie Sane walk in the door?
Well, hey, sorry,
Kyrie was coming.
All right, but listen. Time will tell. We do have to move on. So let's get our predictions.
You know,
Wade's gonna fight
in this
me, I think.
business, in this business, what you guys are doing is stirring the pot. That's what you're doing.
Give us your prediction, Booker, or who would give us your prediction?
My prediction.
Or sorry, Wade. Give us
Damage Control are going to absolutely annihilate the team of Becky Lynch, Charlotte Flair et al.
Boom. I second that motion.
Call me the eternal optimist. I believe in the EST and her squad. I think she'll pull everyone together. I'm going with Bianca and company.
Yeah, I'm with you. I think the EST and WWE is going to be the one that keeps Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair with their eyes on the prize.
Wait a minute, journalist. We are impartial here.
I'm just saying, it's a prediction. That's not what my heart necessarily wants. It's just what I think will happen. What are you going to do? All right. I'm getting in trouble. We're only in the first segment here, but we're going to take a quick break here on the Kickoff Show. More to come on the other side. Stick around.
This season, WWE Shop brings you all the holiday flair. That flair and this flair. Deck out your holidays with everything WWE. There's no such thing as too much flair. Thanks, Charlotte. WWE Shop Holiday. Tonight only. Save up to 30% off site-wide. Hundreds of holiday deals.
Cricket Nationwide 5G is crazy fast and powerful. It kind of makes it the EST like you.
Girl, I'm the one that only EST.
How's that?
Because I'm the strongest, fastest, and the realest.
Ooh, think I could ever be the EST?
Maybe.
How about now?
Still, just maybe. You're the cutest, though.
Girl, I'll take it. Smile. You're on Cricket.
Welcome back to the Survivor Series War Games Kickoff Show. We are just getting started, and this match was just made 24 hours ago on Friday Night SmackDown. Santos Escobar taking on Dragon Lee.
Never meet your heroes. I pattern and model everything in my career based off of my hero, Rey Mysterio. You became a father figure to me. But after last week, I realized that he was right. Everything he said about you, down to a T, Dominic was right.
I deserve to be the United States champion. And who became the champion? I wanted to rebuild the LWO. And who took over and brought new members? New members like Carlito.
And wait a minute, look at Escobar doing nothing right now.
You sided with an outsider over me? I love you. You are my hero. I know you're watching from your hospital bed right now. From the bottom of my heart, I hope the surgery didn't go well. I hope you catch an infection and they have to amputate your leg. I hope you never come back. You discussed this and you decided. Me and you, we're through. We're done. Joaquin, Raul, you gonna side with her over me? You did it, Ray. We just did this Alita. Completely out of line. Get the hell out of here. You're dead weight.
You know what cool is? Carlito arriving on the scene. Of course Escobar is gonna walk away. What the hell is wrong with you?
Santos, you made a very big mistake. En Survivor Series, yo voy en busca de venganza por mi hermano Rey Mysterio. Carlito, Rey's career is over. He will never come back, and it's because of you.
Escobar's got off the deep end.
Wait, look behind you.
A damn sneak attack. He's gonna break his arm. Dragon Lee to the rescue.
I have an update on Carlito. He's hurt, so that leaves me no choice but to postpone the match with Santos Escobar at Survivor Series.
Please, I want to teach Santos a lesson. Put me in.
You want in?
I want it.
You want in?
I want.
You want in?
I want it.
You're in. Tomorrow night, Dragon Lee, Santos Escobar one-on-one. Buena suerte.
At Survivor Series War Games, Dragon Lee steps up as he takes on Santos Escobar.
Right now, I'd like to welcome in Santos Escobar. Santos, tonight you're scheduled to go one-on-one with Dragon Lee, who stepped in last night on SmackDown after you attacked Carlito. Well, at this point, you've attacked Carlito. You've attacked Rey Mysterio. What's
attacked? Byron, attacked? That's a very small word for what I did. I delivered justice. Justice for all the time I spent on Rey's shadow. Justice for all the times he's overshadowed talents just like mine with his so-called legacy. You know, they call themselves mentors, but what they really are is gatekeepers. And I just showed the world their time is up. Now, as for Dragon Lee, he's just the next chapter in the same old story. Yeah, he's got spirit, but spirit doesn't win fights. And talent without the will to do what it takes means nothing. Nada. Santos can go the distance. Santos will do whatever it takes. And tonight, when Dragon Lee steps into that ring and looks into my eyes, he's gonna realize by challenging me, he made the biggest mistake of his career. After tonight, he's gonna be nothing more than a cautionary tale. An example for what it is that happens when you turn your back on Santos Escobar. Byron, el único legado que importa es el mío, el legado del fantasma.
All right, thank you so much, Byron. As we just heard right there, Santos is out for justice. Ever since he turned his back on the LWO, he has been after that. And last night on SmackDown, as Jackie mentioned, Dragon Lee asked for the opportunity to face Santos after Santos took out Carlito, and the match is obviously happening tonight. I think the question that I have, and Booker, I'm going to direct this to you.
Oh, yes. You go.
Dragon Lee has really shown out in a short time here in WWE, but he has had very little preparation time since this match was made. Is that a big mistake going up, to someone like Santos?
Like everything about Dragon Lee, I got a chance to see him first in NXT, and the kid is extraordinary talent. He is special. But I talked to Santos Escobar on my show, Hall of Fame, and he talked about the admiration that he had for Rey Mysterio and living in the shadow of Rey Mysterio all these years. Can you imagine trying to make it to that next level? And the reason why you can't make it to that next level is because of the brilliance, the excitement that Rey Mysterio actually brings. And it's all coming out now. Santos Escobar tonight is a dangerous individual. And I'm going to tell you right now, if Dragon Lee don't watch his back, he can get hurt.
Ooh, Peter.
I mean, listen, it's hard to disagree because you guys have been around this business for a long time. You know it better, certainly, than any of us do. Sometimes people just snap, like something changes, something happens. There's that moment where a superstar goes from one level to the next. Mm-hmm. And Wade, I'm curious how you feel. To me, Santos Escobar, there's a new look in his eye, and it's a dangerous one.
No. Here's where everyone's wrong. Santos didn't snap. Santos Escobar is the same guy. He's always been in NXT. He played everyone for fools by joining the LWO. Santos Escobar plays second fiddle to nobody, certainly not Rey Mysterio or Carlito. Santos Escobar is back running the bingo in WWE, and Dragon Lee is in massive trouble tonight.
Wade Barrett's a little extra feisty.
Oh, yeah, it really is.
He's a little extra feisty when he's cold. Well, it sounds like all of you might be taking Santos Escobar, but what's your pick for this match?
100%. I love Dragon Lee. He's going to be around a long time. He is absolutely the future of Lucha Libre, but that future does not start tonight. Wow. Tonight is the night of Santos Escobar.
You know what? There again, I'm gonna second that motion again. Santos Escobar.
Yeah, I'm in lockstep. I really do agree. I think Dragon Lee's special. Like Book, you would say.
Extraordinary.
Exactly. And I agree. He'll be around for a very long time. He'd be great. I don't know that it starts tonight, though. I like Santos Escobar.
And I learned, Kayla, I'm not going to. You read me the riot act.
Jackie, who do you think is going to win?
I'm not going to make a pick. Dragon Lee asked for the fight. Let's hope he's ready for it.
That's right. And we'll see that in just a little bit, guys. We have a lot more to talk about here on the Survivor Series Kickoff Show. Do not go away. We will be right back.
I'm here to set it off right. Get you all hyped. I am the vibe and I'm on tonight. I'd like to feel the beat right now. I might just let it all hang out. I need to celebrate out loud. Come on, need you. So come on now, go and get up. Get up, yeah. Come on now, go and get up. Get up, yeah. Come on now, go and get up. Get up, I'm gonna go all night. Keep that high, yeah. Never gonna stop me now. No. I'll be the life of the party, yeah. That's my plan.
Tough is so prepared, it can see into blind spots. Once the games are settled, the new battles begin on Monday night.
Hi, my name is Kim, and I am 41 years old. I've been given the opportunity to work from home, so that means lots of video calls. I see myself more, and I definitely see those deeper lines. I'm still Kim, and I got Botox Cosmetic. I wanted to keep the expressions that I would normally have. You're on camera, and the only person they can look at is you. I was really happy with the results. I look like me, just with fewer lines.
Botox Cosmetic is FDA approved to temporarily make frown lines, crow's feet, and forehead lines look better. The effects of Botox Cosmetic may spread hours to weeks after injection, causing serious symptoms. Alert your doctor right away, as difficulty swallowing, speaking, breathing, eye problems, or muscle weakness may be a sign of a life-threatening condition. Do not receive Botox Cosmetic if you have a skin infection. Side effects may include allergic reactions, injection site pain, headache, eyebrow, eyelid drooping, and eyelid swelling. Tell your doctor about your medical history, muscle or nerve conditions, and medications, including botulinum and Paxils, as these may increase the risk of serious side effects. See for yourself at BotoxCosmetic.com.
Chaos is spreading as more mysterious portals have appeared across the region.
Your fate is mine, Guardian.
Finally! Yes! New day!
Hang on. This way.
Jamie? Oh, you just missed it.
Hey, you know most vapes deliver highly addictive levels of nicotine?
And disappointment.
Rated P.
Rhea Ripley exemplifies what it means to be the baddest in this game.
I am the most dominant champion in the WWE.
We got to kick it up a notch like you don't want it, it's gonna be a hard fight.
You can call me the villain, but all I've ever done is refuse to fall in line. The food chain has been toppled, and I stand above all. I am the nightmare in your dream. I am brutality.
The Eradicator has provided unmatched dominance.
This is my division. You're lucky you're living in it.
Fatal five-way matchup. First woman to gain pinfall or submission will be the Women's World Champion.
This is my chance to claim this as Mommy's show.
A riptide, Ripley will retain.
Who's dominant? Mommy's dominant.
It's hard to see anyone knocking Rhea Ripley off the top of the perch.
Mommy's always on top. I told ya.
Battle Royal tonight, the winner will face Rhea Ripley for the Women's World Championship.
I'm going to prove to the world that I am the most dominant female on the Raw roster and become your new Women's World Champion.
We are down to two, Baszler and Zoe Stark. Zoe Stark wins it! The biggest win of her career thus far! The celebration continues for Zoe Stark.
want you to remember me as the woman that takes this title from you, a Survivor Series. When I'm inside that ring, I'm the hunter. And the female that are standing in there with me, they're my prey. And now, Rhea, you're spread too thin. You're worried about too many things.
I've been handling Judgment Day business.
Shut up! Shut up! You're so focused on everything else except for the one thing you should be focused on. That woman's world title. It's coming home to me. That crown jewel, I hate you with the Z from 6. I should be the new champion.
A millisecond away from Stark winning gold.
This is my destiny. I am unstoppable.
You get your beating at Survivor Series.
Just the way I like it.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the Survivor Series kickoff show. We are about 30 minutes away from more games going down. We do want to talk about that match right there, and to help us do that, we have the host of This Is Awesome, good friend of ours, Greg Miller. Hello.
Hello, Kaylin. I don't want to correct you right away, but the #1 show on Peacock, This Is Awesome.
Okay, I apologize.
And more importantly, from Chicago, Illinois, Greg Miller.
All right.
Mrs. Miller's baby boy has come home.
Greg is Greg's biggest fan.
I take that as a compliment.
Hey, when you agreed to do this, did you know we were going to be outside? Where's your jacket?
Look at you're all bundled up wearing gloves. This is what we're born for. This is Chicago and the Midwest, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you, this isn't for show. This isn't for show. This is so you can live here like this and act like you love it.
All right.
You can tell that 5 minutes ago, Greg was inside nice and quick. Just dipped in quickly and then did the...
All right. You have to talk about that match really quickly. Again, Zoe Stark, Rhea Ripley. We were discussing it earlier. You know, Zoe Stark, her rise has been extremely quick. She is a fast learner. And Rhea has been slightly distracted with several other things. This is Zoe's moment to take advantage of that. So you agree?
Oh, I agree, but she's going to blow it.
Wow.
Are you kidding me?
Wait to predict
Are
it.
you kidding me? Yes, Zoe is a hot shot up-and-comer great.
Okay.
We're talking about Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, the Eradicator.
We're talking about Mommy. I walked the mean streets of Detroit with Mommy, all right? Most popular video ever on WWE's YouTube, I was told. And it doesn't matter. Let me tell you, she's unstoppable. She could do everything. It doesn't matter. She's not going to get distracted, Jackie. She's going to go in there, dominate, move on.
Now, you, for a living on your top-rated Peacock show, you claim the biggest ever. I'm not sure, but you claim it. On This Is Awesome, though, you talk about things that are awesome. Give us a little bit of perspective on just how awesome Rhea Ripley's run has been the last couple of years.
I mean, name her greatest nemesis. You can't. She's clowned out an entire division. She has sat atop this throne. She looks better every time we see her. And she's leading Judgment Day.
Rhea Ripley certainly has been dominant. No question about that. But do either of you think Zoe Stark deserves a little bit more respect?
100% she does.
Look at somebody on this panel.
Zoe Stark is incredible.
Somebody on this panel kissing a lot of ass. That's all I got to say about that. But I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this about Zoe Stark. She's a hybrid athlete. I've been in the ring with athletes like Zoe Stark, and you don't know how good they are until you actually get in the ring with them. Zoe has more than a chance to win this matchup tonight. And me personally, when we come to prediction, I'm gonna lay it down and tell you like it is.
Yeah, and I'll tell you this, a lot of the women in the division are beaten by Rhea Ripley before the bell even rings. I think Zoe Stark has proven over the last couple of months she can hurt Rhea Ripley. She can get inside the head of Rhea Ripley. She has a chance tonight.
And Kayla, really quick, I have been in the same room with Rhea and Zoe at the same time, and I have not seen another female WWE superstar step to Rhea the way Zoe Stark has multiple times over the last few weeks, even before she earned herself this opportunity. I think that's worth something.
That is a real good point.
Why are you looking like that, man?
All right.
You're all delusional.
I know what.
Get on the right side of history.
All right, guys, I gotta keep this show on the tracks. let's do predictions. Wade, who's taking this one?
Okay, Zoe Stark has everything except top-level experience. Rhea Ripley just has everything. That's the difference maker tonight. Ripley wins again.
I feel like in a situation like this for Zoe Stark, she has nothing to lose and everything to win. So she's going to go out there and let it all hang out in the middle of that square circle. I got Zoe Stark.
Wow!
There it is. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I told you I was going to lay it down.
I can tell you're emotional about this, too.
And I got some chapstick for you, too.
All right,
He was talking about the ass.
I'm aware of what he's talking about.
I cannot keep the show on the track. Peter?
Okay. I do think Zoe is a great talent, and it'll be very curious to learn how much that she learned under that learning tree of Trish Stratus. I guess we'll find out, but I don't think it ends with the championship tonight. I'm going with Rhea Ripley.
All right, Greg Miller?
Smart man. Mommy's always on top.
Okay, there we go. Greg, thank you so much for joining us here on the Kickoff Show. We do have more matches to dissect. The A-lister has held the Intercontinental Championship an astounding 8 times. It is only one reign away from tying the record of 9. But Gunther has held the title a record of 531 days. The question is, which superstar will add to their impressive resume and walk out as the Intercontinental Champion?
The longest reigning Intercontinental Champion in WWE history.
The leader of Imperium,
You will fall victim to the Hangara, the most dominant Intercontinental Champion of all time. I elevated this championship to heights never seen before. Over 500 days as champion. I am now officially the longest reigning and greatest Intercontinental Heavyweight Champion in history.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the Ring General, Gunther!
I'm not your guest. This ring is sacred to me, and everything you do here is beneath me. In fact, you are beneath me.
You want to talk serious? I was very serious when I made that title on your shoulder the most prestigious and relevant title in all of WWE. And I have no problem doing it again.
What you gonna do about it? Like always, nothing.
Well, Miz has had enough. And even with the numbers against him, and Gunther with a chop.
Who do you think you are, huh? You are not in my league.
Miz will not give up without a fight. And Gunther. Should have just let it go, Miz.
I don't think you understand who you're dealing with. You're going to learn the difference between longest reigning and greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time.
Who's going to Survivor Series for the Intercontinental title? Oh, you got to be kidding me. Miz stacking up Reed. Ivar on top of Ricochet. The Miz won it.
Mike, let me clarify something. I just have zero respect at all for you.
If you don't respect me now, I will beat it into you.
I see through you. Some little weirdo that got bullied in high school. You do not belong in my ring. The only place you belong is with all those other weirdos that are just like you. I think you haven't been bullied enough. Come on, do something.
Simple and insecure.
Stand up for yourself, huh?
And here comes the Miz. Oh, he was humiliated.
You are not the man.
Miz went low. I will do whatever it takes to survive. I will do whatever it takes to win and become a 9-time Intercontinental Champion.
The Survivor Series Kickoff Show is presented by Cricket. With fast and powerful nationwide 5G coverage, you can stress less and smile more.
I gotta be honest with you guys, I am so excited for this match between Gunther and The Miz, because on one side we've got the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion of all time, and Gunther has been champ for over 500 days. But on the other side, we have The Miz, who claims that he is the greatest Intercontinental
Is he the greatest
Champion
of all time?
ever. He has held the title 8 times. If he wins this match tonight, and it won't be easy, he'll be a 9-time champion. That ties the record. I want to start with you, Book.
Always.
We hear in that package, right? Gunther telling Miz, I have zero respect for you. Do you think that's a mistake?
You know, you got to feel that way when you're a champion like Gunther. Gunther has been so dominant in his run. But I must say, The Miz is one of those guys that's been around here in the WWE for quite some time. He's had the last 10-year run perhaps better than anybody I could mention. And one thing about Miz, he's not going to go out here and try to go toe-to-toe with Gunther. He's not going to try to match wits with Gunther or anything like that. He's not going to try to weather the storm with Gunther. He's going to go out there and he's going to try to manufacture a win by any means necessary and walk out one of the greatest. 2-time Triple Crown winner. That didn't happen by osmosis. That didn't happen by slipping on a banana peel or anything. Miz is truly just that good. He really is.
You said the word manufacture a win. It reminds me of the Miz's favorite football team. Everybody knows the Miz is the biggest Cleveland Browns team you'll ever find. Right? What are they doing this year? They don't have their quarterback. They just got a good defense. It seems like week after week they grind out wins. That is the only opportunity the Miz has tonight. Let's be honest. He's much older than Gunther. He's not as strong as Gunther. Gunther's as dangerous a guy in the squared circles we've seen in years. But wait, I guess the question is, does he have the wherewithal, the smarts to find a way to manufacture a win?
So first of all, I really like the Cleveland Browns reference, because the thing about the Cleveland Browns is when they get everybody hyped up, they ultimately let everybody down in the end. And it's standard Cleveland Browns, and that might be what's coming for the Miz this evening. I'll say this about Miz. I don't like Gunther's disrespect for him, because Miz is a genuine all-time great in this industry. In the locker room, we all like to poke fun at Miz. Deep down, those of us who have been in the ring with him know this guy on his day is brilliant. My question is, can Miz get back to that level that he was at in 2010, 2011, when he was at the very top of the mountain? If he's capable of doing that, he really is capable of knocking Gunther off tonight.
Well, let's roll that right into picks. Wade, who do you think's going to take this one?
Yeah, with that being said, I absolutely do not think Miz.
Amazing.
And I think once again, Gunther is going to retain the gold. This guy is unstoppable. I don't think there's a single person in WWE not named Roman Reigns who can actually beat Gunther. That's my opinion.
Wow.
I hope you guys are ready for this.
Okay.
I hope the guys in the truck.
Uh-oh.
Because this is truly
wait for it.
A shucky, ducky, quack.
Wow.
Oh, we didn't have it.
Truck wasn't ready for it. But I tell you, I'm picking a Miz to go out here and capture the ultimate upset that's going to happen tonight. Right here in Cleveland.
No.
Wow.
I don't know what is going on. It's like Bizarro World today, and Book is Mr. Positive. I love the story we just told for The Miz, but I not right now. Not where Gunther's at this moment. I'm going with the ring general to retain.
All right. We'll see.
We're not far from it.
I don't.
Much more to come on the kickoff show from Chicago.
The Survivor Series Kickoff Show is presented by Cricket. With fast and powerful nationwide 5G coverage, you can stress less and smile more.
WrestleMania 40 week will be a knockout between massive events at Wells Fargo Center. On the eve of WrestleMania, Friday Night SmackDown packs a punch. Unbelievable! Go one more round with the legends and the WWE Hall of Fame. All the rising superstars of NXT Stand and Deliver stand toe-to-toe. Raise your hand. In victory at an unforgettable Monday Night Raw.
This is ridiculous.
Live in Philadelphia. 3-day combo tickets on sale now.
And of
course, coming up later tonight after Survivor Series War Games, we will hear from the winners. And yes, Triple H. So much happening later on tonight on Peacock. The Survivor Series press conference later on tonight. And Survivor Series kickoff show is brought to you by, in part, by Ruffles. Ruffles have riches.
Yum. I know Jackie and I were talking about that these are like
How am I going to sit here and not pop one of these bags?
I think we should be allowed to have some Ruffles.
Well, I
I'll tell you why you're not going to have them. My hands are frozen. I physically can't open the bag.
You wimp. You wimp.
I'm taking off the gloves. You're the smart one, clearly.
All right, guys, before we move on, we have some Women's War Games Advantage poll results. Let's see those. Oh.
Here we go. Who won the advantage as chosen by the WWE Universe? It is the EST of WWE, Bianca Belair, and her team winning the advantage here as they get ready for their War Games match. All right. What impact do you think this could have, Book?
I mean,
They have the advantage. How much do they need it?
you know, I don't really think a team have an advantage going into a War Games match. No, and I say that because my first pay-per-view was a War Games match.
Yeah, wasn't it literally like your first day of work, practically?
Pretty much. and to be in a matchup like that, you just got to pretty much just be loose. There's no strategy that you can come with in a situation like that. The better team is going to win at the end of the day. That's the way I see this War Game.
Well, Book, considering you've been in this situation before,
Yeah.
they had the advantage. How much does the fans' opinion and the fan support go into your victory? Yeah?
No.
How much does that play a factor?
No, seriously. The fans are like that 6th man, that 12th man on the team as far as playing football. You need that support as far as that decibel level in the building. So yeah, the fans are gonna play their part, and hopefully they'll play their part tonight. I know you guys gonna play your part. Let me hear you. There you go.
Here's the thing. The advantage is definitely meaningful, right? It gives you.
Wait a minute. You eat.
Listen, you can't beat a classic original Ruffle chip, all right? As a potato chip enthusiast, this is an all-time classic right here.
Give me some of that.
Okay, was that the cheddar con? Because that's my favorite. I've eaten a bag of these in one thing. So as we're talking about, yes, let's get that started. It's that time.
While the advantage is important, you have to remember, you can't score a pinfall until everyone's in there and War Games has officially begun, right, Wade? So as important as it is, ultimately, there's also a certain level to pacing yourself to getting to that point when War Games begins and then being able to score that pinfall. You don't want to blow it all before you even get to the official War Games match.
I would say that this advantage for the team of the EST et al. Is an equalizer, because going into this match, I thought that group had no chance based on the fact that there are issues between Charlotte and Becky Lynch. And if those issues came to a head, they were guaranteed to lose. Now they have the advantage. It at least puts them back on a level playing field.
Booker, I was asking a question.
Think about
How good those chips are?
wait a minute. Get some water out of them, y'all.
I do want to ask you a question, Booker. So again, since you've been in this situation, do you remember what was going through your mind right before you entered the ring? Like, what goes through a superstar's mind right before a match like this?
You parched?
Last time I didn't have Ruffle when I was going.
That's a great flavor as well.
No, War Game for me, like I said, was my first pay-per-view, my first real pay-per-view, and of course I was thinking about the majesty of a match like that. Dusty Rhodes created War Games, and Dusty was a mentor of mine. And for me, I just wanted to go out there and do my best. But tonight, for these ladies, it's more than that. All these ladies want to go out there and do something special in front of the fans, of course. But it's about winning at the end of the day. It's about checks and championships at the end of the day. It's about the legacy that you leave at the end of the day. And Survivor Series, War Games, top notch.
And don't forget, it's also about surviving. That's how crazy. It goes beyond the win, right? This is one that it's about surviving.
Man,
absolutely.
Good,
and hey, advantage or no advantage, may the best team win. That's usually what happens, as Book said, in these situations. The best bag of chips won.
Oh my God,
here on the show. We're going to
cheddar
continue to enjoy these cheddar and sour cream.
Can I say this about the chips? Oh, yeah, man.
Oh, yeah, man. Jen. All right, we're going to take a quick break here on the Survivor Series kickoff show, but there's more coming up on the other side. Listen, you can't put a bag of chips in front of me and not have it be open. It's just not possible.
Man, that's good.
Dear future Ted, it's me, 1993 Ted. If you're reading this, it means we got a new series on the most successful streaming platform ever. Yeah, we got a new series. Is the future amazing? I bet NASA sends people to the moon all the time. Moon colony, negative. Unlimited porn in our pockets? Check. Anyway, I can't wait to see your world of flying cars, normal weather, and new TV characters that don't just rehash old stuff. Poor bum had so much hope.
What? Ted got a series.
North Park Toyota es la casa de los hispanos.
Ted the Bear got a series.
De Black Friday. No esperes más. Trae tu auto usado y vuelve a casa con un Toyota
On
nuevo.
Peacock.
Aprovecha un financiamiento bajo de APR y nuestra gran selección de inventario nuevo y usado. Tenemos muchas opciones de compra y siempre aceptamos Tax IDs y ITINs. Compra en la tienda o en línea en northparktoyota.com. Las mejores ofertas están en North Park Toyota de San Antonio, la casa de los hispanos.
Chaos is spreading as more mysterious portals have appeared across the region.
Your fate is mine, Guardian.
My boy, what you doing? I'm locking in my prize picks. I just pick more or less on player stats. If I get them right, I win big. Yeah, like what? I got you. Oh, a black genie. If you pick 2 right,
You win 3x.
pick 4 right, you win 10x. And if you pick 6 right, you win 25 extra cash.
don't get no better than this.
Oh, but it does. Because right now, Prize Picks is matching your first deposit up to $100. Prize Picks, daily fantasy made easy.
Finally, yes. New day. Hang on, this way. Jamie? Oh, you just missed it.
Hey, you know most vapes deliver highly addictive levels of nicotine?
And disappointment.
Son, here's where I correlate all my TPS reports.
Dad, I thought you said no toys at the office.
They're not toys, son. This is my action figure collection.
Good thing I brought my collection too.
It's on.
Collecting WWE action figures has become a family tradition passed along for generations.
Oi, keep it down there, will you? Trying to get some work done over here.
Here's to collecting more of those memories, one WWE action figure at a time.
Dad, this job is awesome.
Exclusively from Mattel.
Is it menopause or something else? Why don't I feel like myself? Could this be menopause? What's happening to me? The menopause journey has stages. Learn about yours with Clear Blue Menopause Stage Indicator that tracks your FSH hormone levels, combining them with your cycle data. The more you learn about your stage, the better prepared you can be. Clear Blue Menopause Stage Indicator. What's your menopause stage?
All right, everybody, welcome back here to the Survivor Series kickoff show. We are less than 10 minutes away from getting this thing going.
Absolutely. And I'll tell you what, Kayla, think about enemies. Enemies make the strangest of bedfellows. That's what we have later on tonight. Cody Rhodes, Seth freaking Rollins, Jey Uso, Sami Zayn, and a returning Randy Orton versus the Judgment Day and Drew McIntyre. Wow.
We are all in the ring for one reason. The Judgment Day.
The Judgment Day. Attacking Cody Rhodes.
Leading the lights. Sami Zayn.
Laying waste to Jey Uso.
Seth Rollins is absolutely being mauled.
We run Monday Night Raw. And for anyone who doesn't want to fall in line, we got no problem putting them on the shelf.
Nobody can stop the Judgment
wants to own Monday Night Raw. This hyena-like fashion running around Monday Night Raw just can't allow it. And it's chaos here! Judgment Day! Rhodes, Rollins, Jey Uso, Sami Zayn! You guys have managed to get a lot of power, but guess what? At Survivor Series, it is War Games! 2 rings, 1 cage, and it's going to be the most brutal match of your life! Judgment Day. I promise you, it is going to be a war. We are all going to watch the Judgment Day rise and fall. So how about you catch this beat down? Ready? Oh my goodness! Drew McIntyre's out here. Claymore! Has Drew McIntyre joined the Judgment Day? No, I have not joined the Judgment Day. I will be on their team in War Games, though, because Rhea Ripley gave me something that nobody else could give me in the world. Jey Uso in a cage. Clash of the Castle. His family cost me the biggest moment of my life in front of my family. Now, Jey, from now on, whenever I see you, I drop you. Jey fighting back. And now the Judgment Day is out. Jey Uso may not even make it into the War Games structure. Jey Uso's got backup. Cody, Sami, Rollins. Onto the Seamless Steel Chest. I'm so glad you have Drew McIntyre with you because we're not alone. We found a 5th member. Somebody that I have a legacy with. Did you not know? With us is the Apex Predator. You're not just hearing voices inside your head because these people here tonight, they're right. Randy Orton is back inside War Games. Let the games begin.
I can't wait. We got 1 more minute, people.
Keep an eye out for RKO. They come out of nowhere, baby. Randy Orton is back.
Can't
and Cody
wait,
Rhodes
people. 1 more minute.
his help to try to take down the Judgment Day. How big of a game changer is Randy Orton?
So here's the thing, when you go into a match like War Games, you want to be around people you can trust, okay? Randy Orton might be the greatest of all time. He's right up there for this generation. Brilliant. I've been in the ring with him a ton of times. Guy is deadly. But I'll tell you this, there are 10 men in the War Games match. I predict 9 of them will get RKO'd tonight.
I like that prediction. I hope you're right. Book?
Yeah, Randy Orton, he's been out for about 18 months now. And they say in this business, time off is your worst enemy. So I'm wondering what Randy Orton, what version we're going to see tonight. But I'm looking forward to it. But the one person, the X Factor, is going to be that JD McDonough, that #1 stunner, the guy that look here, he's looking to make a move tonight and get caught up in the bright light. So keep your eye on JD McDonough.
Now, for me, I'm keeping my eye on Drew McIntyre and how much his personal vendetta with the bloodline will play into this, either as being a benefit in getting Judgment Day the win, or maybe him getting too emotional and sort of taking his eye off the prize.
All right, we got to go right into picks, guys. Wade.
I think the unit of the Judgment Day is simply too tight for this hodgepodge of people put together on the opposition. It's Judgment Day who win tonight.
Judgment Day, I'm a second that motion.
Nope. The Viper's back. I'm going with Cody, Randy, and them boys.
Hey, RKO out of nowhere. Let's go. All right, thanks for watching the Survivor Series kickoff show presented by Cricket, guys.
All right, y'all, let's go. Survivor Series time for War Games. Let's go. War games time. Let's go.
Now, acknowledge me. You can't see me forever. Together.
On this day, 25 November, two sides converge upon the city to play a game. But not just any game. A game of strategy and skill.
I see I got 5 people watching on my live. Hello, how are y'all doing today? Thank you for joining my live on War Games Survivor Series.
So gather the masses now. For without these games, there is no survival.
Generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses. Day of judgment, God is calling. Underneath the war pigs crawling.
Surrounded by a steel cage. For the Judgment Day. You want to play games? We're going to play games. This is going to be a war.
Is the message clear?
Oh, Lord, yeah.
In these times of peril, no other choice remains but to band together and fight. Let the war games begin.
And now, Credit One Bank presents WWE Survivor Series War Games.
It is a night that will change the careers of many, for good or for bad. You are looking live at a sold-out All-State Arena in Chicago. 17,138 WWE fans are here for the 37th annual Survivor Series. This edition, War Games. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Thanksgiving weekend tradition known as Survivor Series. This is the second longest running premium live event in WWE history behind WrestleMania. Michael Cole, Corey Graves at ringside.
It is an ice-cold night here in the second city. It is red hot here in the All-State Arena. Bodies will be broken. History will be made and scores will be settled. Let the games begin.
Oh, here comes the cage. The cage going down.
The start of this War Games event.
Here comes the cage.
15 feet tall, weighing 6 tons, with a half mile of aluminum and steel will surround.
All right, y'all. First War Game match.
The chaos, the unpredictability, the danger of this
Yes.
and unorthodox event. And this is
Here's how the War Games match works. Two teams will be held in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the matchup. Now, after 5 minutes, a member from the advantage team will be released to enter the matchup. Every 3 minutes after that, alternating members of each team will come into the match until all the competitors are in the ring. Once all the competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. And the only way to win the match is by pinfall or submission. And if you escape from the cage, your team forfeits War Games.
I'm on my own.
What?
Introducing first,
Captain of the team, Bianca Belair, entering a War Games match for the third time in her career. And Corey, it was revealed on the kickoff show that Bianca Belair's team will have the advantage in War Games tonight.
Gotta be a fantastic feeling for everyone on Team EST, including this unorthodox young lady. But let's be honest, Cole, is downright out of her mind.
The second time in her career, Shotzi will enter a War Games match. She was a bit overexcited on SmackDown last night.
Yeah, you're right. Jay will win.
You know, Corey, we discussed this last night, but can you believe Charlotte Flair has never been a part of War Games?
Everything Charlotte Flair has done throughout her career, everything she has touched has turned to gold. I have no doubt War Games will be no different. The Queen is highly motivated tonight.
I'm excited when Ortiz coming back. I'm so excited about that.
It is Becky Lynch's second time in the War Games structure. She won the first matchup. And Becky, with a nod of respect to Charlotte Flair, a lot has been made about whether or not Charlotte and Becky can get along tonight. Corey, this is the first time that Becky and Charlotte have been in the same match, except for last night. Since they went one-on-one at Survivor Series 2 years ago.
We all saw what unfolded last night, and that was the fact that the man and the Queen are not on the same page. Unless they've managed to turn the ship around in the last 24 hours or so, I'd say things are looking pretty bleak for Becky Lynch's team tonight. It was a spear to Asuka, driving Asuka into Becky Lynch last night. The spear from Charlotte, which cost Charlotte and Becky the matchup. And led Charlotte and Becky to have some words as we went off the air on Friday Night SmackDown. So Becky Lynch will start the match for her team. Well, will start the event for her team. The match doesn't start till all members are in the ring. That means Bianca, Charlotte, and Shotzi will be locked in the cage.
I gotta go to the
Damage control. Yeah. We got the power. We got the rage. Control the stage. Control the cage. We got the power. We got the rage. Control the stage. Control the cage. We are the puppet masters. They go fast, we fast.
All wearing the Asuka mask. A show of solidarity.
And their opponents, Asuka, Bailey, and the
What's he probably sing just as her own pirate? Her own pirate costume on. Probably sing.
this year in September.
A show
of a united front that is Damage Control, led by Bailey.
I'm watching
Damage
it.
Control has accomplished everything they set out to do. They've grown in numbers, they've grown in dominance, and they've grown in championship.
Well, there's been a ton of speculation of whether or not the 4 women on this team will be able to get along tonight. Remember, the reason Kairi Sane was gone from WWE for a number of years was because of an attack by Bailey when Sane was tagging with Asuka. Now, this is interesting. Bailey is going to lead the way. She is going to start 4 games for her team against Becky Lynch. 2 women were part of the 4 horsewomen who paved the women's evolution here in WWE. Just a few months ago, Bailey and Becky Lynch met inside a steel cage on Monday Night Raw, and Corey tonight, the rivalry renewed at the start of War Games.
And here we are in 2023, and for some godforsaken reason, Bailey's name is not spoken of in the same breath with the other 3 horsewomen. For some reason, Bailey still does not get the credit that she has earned night after night. Tonight, that all changes.
Yeah, Bailey entering the War Games for the 2nd time in her career. To Corey's point, Bailey is a 3-time world champion, an NXT champion, a tag champion, and of course, a Money in the Bank winner. An impressive resume for Bailey. And this match tonight is presented by Ruffles Have Bridges. This is the 2nd time that the Allstate Arena in Chicago has held War Games. The first back in 2019, held by NXT. And here we go. Becky and Bailey start things off. 5 minutes until the next entrant in this matchup, which will be the advantage to Becky's team, and Becky and Bailey go with one another. So
Come on,
in
Becky.
this match, what do you hope to accomplish in the first 5 minutes here?
You try to gain the upper hand. That's why, likely, Lynch and Bailey were chosen by their respective teams. You want to grab the upper hand and try your best to hold on. It's not easy to do, but it isn't impossible.
So again, what's the strategy when the match doesn't even begin till all the women are in the ring? That's when the pinfalls to submission happen. I can beat the hell out of everybody.
When you're in the ring, when you're Bailey or Lynch in this moment, the strategy remains the same. It's fight. It's swing at anything that moves. However, the onus should be on all the competitors who are still locked in the cages in the entryway. They have the benefit of a different perspective. They can essentially see the whole battlefield and detach themselves and hopefully strategize for what they're about to do next.
And of course, Bailey, who has done such a good job trying to manipulate and stir the pot between Becky Lynch and Charlotte and Bianca and Shotzi.
Expert level trolling last night.
And now unique perspective with our camera that is perched on the top of the cage tonight. Becky sending Bailey to the middle of the ring. And now Becky Lynch has to roll through as Bailey ducks underneath and catches Becky with a kick to the midsection. So much history here in this match for all the women involved. So many stories to talk about throughout this as we kick off Survivor Series tonight. This crowd has been electric since we started. Sold out 17,000 plus here in Chicago.
Electric is right there, I say, approaching nuclear. It is wild here tonight in Allstate Arena. And down goes Bailey.
Becky Lynch with a big clothesline, and she is fired up. Bianca understands that her team will get the advantage. They will have a participant. And her next, the Exploder from Becky Lynch, the former 6-time world champion. She's been an NXT champion. She's been a tag champ. Of course, she won the Royal Rumble as well. 2 of the most decorated women in WWE history as Becky is sent flying into the cage, which Corey is so dangerous.
Steel cage, absolutely unforgiving. It will wreck your body. It will shred your flesh. It will leave scars that will remain for the rest of your career in life.
Any strategies that comes to the 2 rings?
To utilize the real estate, I would think you would try to occupy the less crowded ring the majority of the time, but sometimes you don't have that option to make a choice. And this is downright insane. This is dangerous. Between the 2 rings,
Bailey looking for a suplex, and Becky able to block. Bailey to block as well. You see the steel that connects the rings. And suplex. Becky Lynch feeling it as her back buckles. We're under 2 minutes now before Becky Lynch gets an ally in the ring. Take another look at the impact of Lynch's spine connecting with a steel diamond plate between two rings. This is a good strategy by Bayley. Reserve energy right now. She has the upper hand, but Bayley realizes that upper hand's going to evaporate in a matter of moments. Yeah, and I'm going to ask you about that strategy when we get there and what Bayley's going to need to do. But once again, continuing to punish Becky here. And a Let's Go Becky chance ringing through Allstate. Tell me what those chances. Driving Bayley. Inciting the role model. And now Becky driving Bayley into the cage. And Becky Lynch. That basement drop kick to the belly of Bayley. And another one for Becky. And now looking for disarmer. Uh-oh. Now remember, if Bayley taps here, it doesn't matter. The match hasn't even started. Becky with the disarmer. Meanwhile, Dakota Kai with a kendo stick through the cage to Becky Lynch. Now, that's legal because there's no disqualifications. And Dakota, who will seemingly has become a leader of sorts of this group, Corey, paying dividends. Dakota Kai has proven invaluable to Damage Control as a whole, even while on the shelf with an injury. Dakota being a game changer here in the early moments. Well, you know, we talked about Becky about to get the advantage, but with Dakota Kai out there, things are even. And who will enter next for Becky Lynch's team? Oh, and the kendo stick by Bayley. But Becky is about to get a reinforcement. Who's it going to be? And again, this is about strategy, who you send to the match next, and it's the unhinged.
Come on, Shotzi, come on.
Shotzi makes her way to the ring, and now Shotzi and Becky Lynch and Bayley Smart. Bayley Smart trying to keep the door closed and not allow Shotzi to get in. Oh, no! Glass as the door is bounced off the face of Bayley, and Shotzi's come to play. The ballsy badass is bringing out the chairs. Much to the delight of the sanguineous WWE Universe tonight in Chicago. Taking out the trash. Shotzi loading up the ring with weapons. Things are about to get wild. So now you're Bayley, Corey, and you're in the ring with both Shotzi and Becky Lynch. Oh!
Ooh.
Well, Bayley did what I would have done, attempt to use a steel chair to your advantage, but Shotzi a step ahead. And that clock, of course, starting as they close the door. We're under 3 minutes to Bayley getting a backup in the ring. Nice cross body by Shotzi. Down goes Bayley face first. Shotzi really, and I talked about this last night, Corey, she's the wild card, the dark horse in this. You don't know what she's quite capable of. Shotzi certainly unpredictable. We've seen glimpses of her daredevil style, if you want to call it that. It's very unique. Well, there's an example of it. Launching herself off the steel steps into Bayley. Sacrificing her own well-being to take out her opponent. Shotzi, once a NXT Tag Team Champion, doing it alone now. Becky's still trying to recover in the corner of the ring. Suicide dive. Shotzi just landed on the top of her head. Once your team gains the advantage from this point on out, if you find yourself in a fair fight, quite simply, you didn't plan your mission properly. It's up to Team Becky and Shotzi right now to maintain the advantage on behalf of their team. And now the tug-of-war with a kendo stick between Becky and Bayley. And Becky now has the advantage, unloading on Bayley. Bayley in a corner. And Bayley trying to climb her way out of harm's way, and it's not going to help. Remember, if Bayley escapes the cage, her entire team, all of Damage Control, will forfeit War Games. Yeah, but Shotzi and Becky they want to beat the hell out of Bayley. Sometimes it's about self-preservation. You got to live to fight another day. Bayley hanging up on the top of the steel cage. Shotzi and Becky there. Under a minute left to Bayley as a partner in the ring. Bayley just made the mistake of looking down and realizing just how far it is to the canvas below. Not a trip the role model wants to take. Bounced off the The cage. And now Bailey trying to block. And now Bailey delivering some offense to Becky and Shotzi. Self-preservation, as you mentioned. And Bailey drops to the ring. And now what do Becky and Shotzi plan? Bailey crawling towards the other side of the ring. What? Good strategy by Bailey. Create as much distance between yourself and your attacker. Yeah, but Becky and Shotzi up the ropes, knock Bailey down. Bailey's going to have an ally, though, in under 10 seconds. That ally's about to jump into the lion's den with two hungry lionesses. And here comes the WWE Women's Champion, the most experienced woman in this War Game match. This is her 5th War Games match, more than anybody in history here in WWE. And Io thrives inside of War Games. We're going to introduce chains into the battle. Io Sky goes right after Becky Lynch and the WWE Champion, who cashed in her money in the bank contract at SummerSlam. Now send Shotzi across the ring. And now Becky Lynch. Becky, though, able to counter. And a right. Caught Sky right on the chin. Now Becky hung up in the top rope. And Io Sky, the WWE Women's Champion. Off the top rope. Oh, yeah, the missile drop kick takes out Shotzi and Lynch him into a kick up. From the sure-footed genius of the Sky, living up to that moniker. Again, you touched on it earlier, Corey. Io Sky has really made a name for herself over the years inside the War Game structure. Those double knees from Sky. Io has almost single-handedly turned the tides of this matchup. Well, it's important for the offense, too, because it's allowed Bailey to recuperate. Exactly. And now damage control looking to inflict more damage. Not quite sure what they're doing here. Bailey hands off the trash can. Becky.
Cole, do you remember what happened last time Io had a trash can in War Games?
Oh, yes. And now the double team on Becky by Bailey and Sky. Becky's team will have the advantage again in less than a minute and a half. WWE fans trying to will Becky Lynch on. The man putting up a fight. Again, inflict as much damage as possible to your opponents before the match officially begins. And a double superplex. And Becky may be down and out.
This all boils down to cohesion. Experience as a team, being on the same page.
And that's what Bailey touched on last night. And now Bailey and Io Sky going to turn their attention to punishing Shotzi. And damage control doing a nice job now. Understanding that in just a bit, Shotzi and Becky will have backup.
This could be a pivotal point in the matchup. Shotzi looking all out of sorts on the top turnbuckle.
Well, she landed on her head when she came through the ropes with a suicide dive a bit ago and hasn't been the same since.
And the spikes didn't protect her?
Next up, the captain, EST, Bianca Belair.
Belair feeling like Doc Holliday tonight. That's okay. I got 2 braids, one for each of you.
And Bianca Belair going to go right to work with those aforementioned braids. And Io Sky feeling it, the woman who cashed in Bianca Belair at SummerSlam. And Belair is not forgotten. Remember, this whole thing started between Bianca Belair and Damage Control. And Bianca Belair is not forgotten. That's why we're inside War Games tonight.
The sound of Belair using her braids like a bullwhip. The sound is absolutely sickening.
Damage Control has ticked off so many people. Shotzi had her head shaved by the group. Bianca Belair was sent on the injured list for a couple of months, lost her championship because of damage control.
He said that Bianca was the original target of damage control to begin with.
She's had tremendous rivalries with Bailey as well, and even her teammates, Becky, Charlotte. And look at Bailey trying to use the chair as a shield. And now Bianca, spine buster. And now using her brain against her.
Ingenious strategy by Bailey and Io.
Trying to pull Belair off the rope. Bianca, though. What an athletic move by Bianca. And now,
wow! My goodness!
The strongest. Shotzi. Top rope. Becky. Shotzi. Becky with a leg drop. Shotzi with a splash.
The Team Belair once again standing strong in War Games.
And again, showing you the importance of the advantage. And things will even up in just about 10 seconds. The former NXT Women's Champion, Tag Team Champion, Kairi Sane, marching to the ring to even the odds for damage control.
Seems to me like Kairi's in no hurry to come to the aid of the rest of damage control.
Oh, we've talked about the issues she had with Bailey. Bailey, of course, taking her out of action.
I'm sure they've had plenty of time to discuss it. It's all water under the bridge, I'm sure.
Well, Kairi was just looking for a weapon.
Kairi, oddly emotionless, almost cold looking.
Yeah, she's a different Kairi Sane than the one we saw years ago. And using that trash can lid to her advantage. And now Kairi going right after Bianca Belair.
We got athleticism by Kairi Sane.
Kairi putting on a show. Drop kick, Bianca goes down. Kairi Sane now. Oh! That sliding forearm drives Belair into the cage. Right in front of Dakota Kai, who's looking on outside the War Game structure.
Kairi taking a moment to fly.
Io Sky now with a slam to Shotzi. Bailey goes to work on Becky. Now damage control is starting to slow the pace, Corey. Starting to take over.
Things are looking very, very bad for Ms. Shotzi right now.
Burying Shotzi in steel chairs.
The more bodies and weapons that are introduced into this War Games, I have expect the Warriors in the baseball series to show up.
The elbow by Kairi to Shotzi after being launched by Io Sky, and damage control has completely taken over this match.
Look at this. Io providing the assist from an extra height. Kairi Sane with an elbow on top of the chairs, all into the guts of Shotzi.
Kairi Sane with a big smile on her face. Bianca gets a reinforcement. That will be the final entry of the match. Charlotte Flair, final entry of the match for Belair's team in just about a minute. And now Bianca Belair looking to turn the tables. Lifting Kairi up high. Pressing Kairi Sane into Bailey and Io Sky. And now Bianca Belair asserting her dominance.
Bianca, Shotzi, and Lynch with a few extra moments to recover, to regain their bearings as damage control is down.
And in just a matter of moments, as Charlotte Flair joins this fray, we'll see if she and Becky Lynch have actually put their differences aside for the sake of the team tonight. Kairi with a chair to the spine. Bailey went to Belair as well. And once again, damage control. Hats off to this point to Becky Lynch and Bailey for the brutality they've both put one another and themselves through. The originals, the OGs of this War Games matchup, but here comes the Queen.
First time ever in her career, the 14-time world champion, Charlotte Flair, will enter the War Games structure. And once again, Bianca Belair's team has the advantage. 4-on-3 now.
Charlotte Flair, a game changer, has to be the favorite in any environment, including War Games.
And now Charlotte and her team have 3 minutes to do the most damage they can before Bailey's team evens the odds.
This one could be all but over by the time the clock strikes 0 again. Charlotte Flair, the advantage for her team.
Kairi Sane wanted nothing to do with the Flair chops. She actually fell down in the corner trying to avoid him.
The Queen flexing her ferocity on all of damage control.
And now the fallaway slam into the ropes to Kairi Sane, and the 14th-time champion, a tag champion, a Royal Rumble winner, one of the greatest of all time, Charlotte Flair, trying to take over this match.
Look at the power of Charlotte Flair.
And Io Sky launched into the steel cage and crashing to the mat.
Falling from that height, gotta feel like a cheese grater down your spine if you're Io Sky.
Now, Kairi and Bailey, a double team on Charlotte, sending her into the other ring. This is the pace, I believe, that really aids damage control.
They're all on the same page. And communication is of such importance in a War Games environment. You have to communicate with your teammates. You're going to see different looks you didn't plan for. You're going to have to call audibles. You have to communicate.
And what's important about this rally by Charlotte now is that it gives the rest of her team some time to recuperate. As Charlotte comes off the top rope, blockbuster to both Kairi and Bailey.
There's something about an inverted natural selection.
Oh, that's almost what it was like.
But here we go again. This is where it all goes south. Go ahead. Start swinging.
Charlotte and Becky over the years. And now Io Sky shoving them into one another. Remember Becky and Charlotte, the great match at Evolution. One of the greatest women matches in WWE history. They battled at Survivor Series 2 years ago. Hell in a Cell back in 2018. The main event at WrestleMania a couple of times. Charlotte now. Climbing in the corner with Io Sky on her shoulders. Up down to the top rope.
What is Charlotte thinking?
Well, Io Sky trying to get out of harm's way.
Io still has that chain.
Yeah, steel chain in hand, hanging onto the top of the cage, on the shoulders of Charlotte. Finally, Charlotte is knocked off. And now Io, not quite sure what she's up to, and she's dropping that chain down to Dakota Kai.
What on earth?
Well, this isn't Bennett.
This is brilliant. It's like a dumbwaiter, Cole.
That's another way to get the garbage can into the cage. Io Sky now has a trash can in hand at the top of the cage.
You hear Io's every move like Jacob Marley up there in War Games. That chain clanging around everywhere.
What is she doing? What on earth is Io Sky have in mind here? She's standing on the top of the cage with a trash can.
What was Io doing? No way.
She's the genius in the sky, but this is ridiculous. Oh my God!
Ooh.
Io Sky from the top of the cage with a trash can on her head, wiping out everybody.
And now Austin can come pick the bones.
What unbelievable strategy of the genius of the sky. And now the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka, makes her way to War Games for the second time in her career.
More kendo sticks.
She's not done yet.
Let's take another look at this death-defying maneuver by Io.
She launched herself like a rocket.
You can barely hear yourself think here in Chicago because Asuka decided to introduce a table into the battle.
And Dakota helping out. Now a fire extinguisher. There's chairs and kendo sticks. Fire extinguishers and tables. And now Asuka is in the ring.
And now, let the War Games begin!
Now the match is underway. First team to gain pinfall or submission will win War Games.
It's a technicality at this point, Cole. Look at damage control. Standing strong, heavily armed. Team EST is down and just about out.
I can't believe Io Sky's back on her feet, kendo stick in hand. One of the craziest things I've ever seen moments ago.
Damage control just teeing off on the opposition.
While living up to their name tonight, doing all kinds of damage inside War Games. Asuka, of course, a history with everybody in the ring. Charlotte Flair ended her 914-day undefeated streak. She was a tag team with Io in Japan as Triple Tails. She teamed with Kairi Sane and the Kabuki Warriors here at WWE. She was a tag team champion with Charlotte as well. And now, look at Becky and Bianca Belair chained together. Sitting ducks as damage control. Take them out. Ingenious strategy.
A brilliant way to neutralize the other team. By any means necessary, you don't want anybody interfering with the damage you're looking to inflict. Belair down, Bayley grinning from ear to ear.
The death-defying act of Io Sky coming off the top of the cage a bit ago.
Wait. Keep your eye on Shotzi.
I was going to say change the momentum, but Shotzi falls through this. Shotzi missed it and blinded. And now Becky Lynch is inside that trash can. Damage control. Here's the cover by Asuka. Kick out by Becky.
Well, credit to the man who's never lacking in intestinal fortitude as we look again at the face full of the dreaded mist suffered by Shotzi, and then Asuka following it with a missile drop kick from the top turnbuckle into the trash can that somehow Lynch survived.
And again, Corey, that move by Io Sky off the top of the cage inside the trash can has completely turned around the entire momentum of this match.
And I think what the most disturbing aspect of this match is right now, Cole, are the smiles on the faces of Kairi, of Io, of Asuka, of Bayley, who are enjoying every second of this.
And there's been so much speculation that they wouldn't get along, that they wouldn't function as a unit. A lot of rumors out there about where Bayley fit into all this, but they have been working unbelievably well here in this match tonight.
Teams always get along when there's a W at the end of the story.
Well, when it's self-preservation in an environment like this.
Kairi just driving the edge of the kendo stick into the rib cage of Becky Lynch.
Again, the match is officially underway. Pinfall or submission will win this.
Look at Bayley and Io working together, attempting to take out the Queen Charlotte Flair as the other members of Damage Control neutralize the other members of the team. This is genius strategy.
And Becky Lynch now, Bianca Belair involved. Everybody in the corner. Bianca and Becky
Stereo power bombs. And Charlotte Flair surveying the battlefield.
She's not going to go up there. Is she thinking about going up there?
No, Charlotte.
Oh my God, Charlotte, come on now.
No way. You
Charlotte,
don't
get
need
down
to do
from
this.
there. Charlotte's 15 feet above the ring. No way. No freaking way.
Oh, she nailed it. Cover
For the win. And a kick out.
My God, the Queen went for broke and it paid off. From the tip top of the cage, sacrificing her own body, Charlotte Flair took out all of Damage Control and very nearly won War Games.
We have seen some incredible moments already inside the War Games match to kick off Survivor Series tonight. And now, Becky and Bayley and Charlotte, three of the four horsewomen going after one another. And now Becky and Charlotte double team on Io Sky. Working together, Graves. And once again, longtime rivals. Becky and Charlotte with Kairi Sane up top. Down goes Kairi.
Look who's standing tall now.
Working together for the good of the team. What a moment! And now Asuka and Io trying to take advantage.
Charlotte looking for the figure 4.
Looking for the figure 8. Becky with an armbar. Ropes don't cause a break. It doesn't matter.
Charlotte looking to bridge up. Becky trying to fully extend Asuka's arm.
The figure 8 in now by Charlotte. Armbar in by Becky. Kairi and Bayley on the top ropes. Elbow by Bayley. Kairi Sane.
Elbow, but Becky got her knees up.
Now the disarmer. Becky with the disarmer. Locked in. Is Kairi going to tap out? And Bayley with a running knee.
That knee may have just turned Lynch's lights out. Big right by the EST.
And now Bianca, Asuka on her shoulders. Shotzi, missile kick, down goes Asuka, landing hard. Shotzi cover to put Asuka away. Bayley saving the matchup, flying right over and almost taking Charles Robinson's head off.
Bayley right now is the MVP for Damage Control, keeping this matchup going in the face of adversity. My goodness, what a sequence of events. Save after save, initiated by Bayley.
Bayley, an incredible performance so far in this match. And she was the one people were worried about. And now Becky.
Inverted DDT drops Kairi Sane.
And Bayley looking for the Rose Plant. Connects. Cover on Becky. Oh, I thought she was going to go for the cover. Didn't quite get there because Shotzi got involved. And now Shotzi. Down goes Bayley.
Asuka looking to deliver the miss. The fire extinguisher instead.
Bianca with a mist of her own. And now a chair to the back of Belair. That's one way to thwart the blue mist. And now Shotzi.
A tiger suplex. Oh my God!
Shotzi's face implanted in that trash can lid.
Kairi's face implanted on the boot of Charlotte Flair.
And Charlotte looking for a spear to put this match away. And Bayley took the bullet for her team. Charlotte spearing Bayley, shoving Kairi out of the way. And now Shotzi, top rope at senton. And now Bianca with Bayley up high.
Poetic justice.
Belair with a KOD. A kiss of death. That had to feel good for Bianca Belair. This all started between Bianca and Damage Control months and months ago. And now Bayley, who can barely stand, lifted up to the second rope. Becky with a manhandle slam through the table. The cover. Team Bianca.
They won.
Here are your winners, the team of Shotzi, Charlotte Flair, Bianca Belair, and the man, Becky Lynch.
What a gutsy, what a wonderful performance tonight. The story, of course, Becky Lynch and Charlotte reconciling here for the good of the team inside War Games. They say there are no atheists in foxholes. There are no loners in War Games. Tonight, these four women survived hell and will live to tell the tale. What an incredible, gutsy performance by Shotzi, the powerhouse Bianca Belair, Charlotte Flair, and the man Becky Lynch. Now that is the way to kick off Survivor Series War Games. This match had everything you could have wanted it for. I'm sorry, Corey, because I still can't believe this. Well, let's watch it again, Cole. This is a human projectile. Io Sky put herself inside a trash can and launched herself like a rocket up the top of the cage. She effectively turned herself into a missile. And Charlotte Flair said, I'll see your missile and raise you a moonsault from the top of the cage. And here comes teamwork like we didn't think we would see. Lynch and Flair side by side. Becky able to thwart Kyrie's attempt at the insane elbow. The disarmer was in, and this is where Bayley would keep the matchup alive single-handedly for Damage Control. Well, I think if you look at an MVP of Damage Control tonight, it had to be Bayley. She was absolutely incredible up to the end. How do you thwart the miss? She used a fire extinguisher, of course. And Bayley also sacrificing herself, Corey. She took the bullet for Kyrie, saved the spear from Charlotte, which was the prelude to the end. A manhandle slam from the ropes through a table. So when you win a hell of a match inside a structure like War Games, where do you celebrate? Well, on top of the cage, of course. And folks, we're just getting started. There's 17,000 plus here. They're as loud as hell. They're making noise. This is Survivor Series War Games.
Oh, Pete, Chicago would have loved me. Us, Chelsea. Chicago would have loved us.
We think it's next. Oh,
no, but I'm just
hello. Is that some cheddar and sour cream crisps? What'd you call them? Crisps. They're chips. That's a crisp. It's a chip. Crisps. Chip. Crisps. Hey, chip.
Hey, good man. Hey, see what you did now?
I'll clean up.
That's my favorite food. Come on now. Clean it up now. Unbelievable.
True.
What's up? When did you get here?
I've been here the whole time, dog. Listen at y'all argue over whether they chips or crisps. They ain't either one. No, they Ruffles. And they good, y'all. You can taste the meat in them. Now, can we all just get along? Come together. And watch Tozawa do the Ruffles show. Tozawa! Hit it!
Cesaro.
You better go! Keep it BT! Keep it BT now!
Cesaro. Doing the
On
ruffle
January
shuffle.
27th,
Hi, Mama. Oh.
30 women.
Oh, I'm watching. Yeah, doing the ruffle shuffle. That's what he called it.
Legacies will be written and dreams will come true. Everyone's talking about WWE Royal Rumble.
Instantly. DraftKings, you spoiling me now with these big payouts. Retired NFL smart guy Ryan Fitzpatrick. Break it down for us.
Just place your bet, and the bonus bets instantly appear in your account. Like magic. Like Fitz magic.
That's too much magic. It's too much magic.
This week, go for two. Bet $5 to get $150 instantly in bonus bets. Plus, a no-sweat same-game parlay every single day. The crown is yours.
It's the holiday. Everybody get a gift. New jewels, new cars, that's a new outfit. It's the holiday. Everybody get a gift. Brand new everything. Yeah, you know we getting lit. It's the holiday.
Jay, what's up, Reese? Hey, you ready? You? Yeah, no, we're good. Well, there's something that is worrying me just a little bit here, and I don't want to raise alarms, but Randy Orton is still not here.
What?
So,
Bro, I knew this would happen, Noose. Why would he be here, Noose? Why would he team with me? We put him on the shelf almost 2 years ago, Noose. Why would he be here, man? Man, it's my fault, Noose. It's my fault if you don't show up.
Hey, no, listen, hey. None of this is your fault, okay? Let me tell you something. Whether Randy shows up, whether he doesn't, there's some history here, all right? Last year, we went to war in war games together. All right, we came out stronger on the other side. Tonight, whether Randy's here, whether he's not here, we go to war together. No matter what happens, I got your back tonight, man. We do this together, man.
Thanks, man.
Right?
Yeah. I'm gonna go holler at Cody.
Yeah. Let me know if he says anything. You hear anything.
We'd like to extend a very special thank you to the legendary Black Sabbath for War Pigs, the official theme song of WWE's Survivor Series War Games. It's from the album Paranoid, and it's available now on Apple Music and Spotify.
Well, don't go anywhere as the 8-time Intercontinental Champion.
All right, Gunther versus Miz coming up for the Intercontinental Championship.
Ring General Gunther. Right after this break, for our subscribers of Peacock Premium Plus, let's take a look at where this story started.
For the first time ever, we're bringing together an all-star cast of ex-Islanders, ready for some healthy competition and a second chance at love. I'm ready to win this thing.
Let's go.
These games have the claws coming out.
Two-Face, I would say.
It's way more intense than I was expecting.
Y'all really brought my ex in?
It's time to play.
Bloody hell. What a place.
This winter, gift yourself what you really want during Kia's Season of Giving Back sales event. Kia is giving great deals on the confidently capable Sorento and the spacious Sportage. Not to mention the great deals on even more vehicles, like the all-electric EV6 and the fun-to-drive Forte. So visit your local Kia dealer and enjoy Kia's Season of Giving Back. Kia, movement that inspires.
Chaos is spreading as more mysterious portals have appeared across the region.
Your fate is mine, Guardian.
My boy. What you doing?
I'm locking in my prospects. I just pick more or less on player stats. If I get them right, I win big.
Yeah, like what?
I got you.
Oh, a black genie.
If you pick 2 right, you win 3x. Pick 4 right, you win 10x. And if you pick 6 right, you win 25 extra cash.
Don't get no better than this.
Oh, but it does. Because right now, Prize Picks is matching your first deposit up to $100. Prize Picks, daily fantasy made easy.
Son, here's where I correlate all my TPS reports.
Dad, I thought you said no toys at the office.
They're not toys, son. This is my action figure collection.
Good thing I brought my collection, too.
It's on.
Collecting WWE action figures has become a family tradition passed along for generations.
Oi, keep it down there, will you? Trying to get some work done over here.
Here's to collecting more of those memories, one WWE action figure at a time.
Dad, this job is awesome.
Exclusively from Mattel.
Sometimes men's problems can be hard to hide. I just picked up a golf tip that completely changed my game. I just learned I'm losing my hair. I think I'm depressed.
Heavy D.
At Hims, you don't have to hide. You can connect with medical professionals who create personalized treatments for ED, hair loss, mental health, and more.
Going up.
Get started today at Hims.com.
Marshall's buyers travel far and wide to hustle the best deals on amazing holiday gifts. So you don't have to. It's cashmere.
This is Italian leather. European chocolate.
We get the deals. You gift the good stuff.
I'ma give it what you want.
Awesome!
Came to the place to play. There's a price to pay. Time for you to get down on your knees.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Intercontinental Championship. Introducing first, residing in Hollywood, California, weighing at 221 pounds, The Miz.
Well, the Miz could make history tonight. If he wins, he will tie Chris Jericho as a 9-time Intercontinental Champion. Corey, that is the most ever in WWE.
It may seem impossible. It may be unlikely, but Miz is extremely motivated. And when it comes to the ring general, Gunther may have made one fatal flaw, Michael Cole. Gunther told The Miz that he can't do something. Nobody takes doubters and haters and turns them into fuel like the A-lister has throughout his career.
Yeah, 2-time Grand Slam champion. He's won a Money in the Bank. Been a 2-time WWE champion, the United States champion, Intercontinental champion, we mentioned, tag team champion as well. But can Miz do what has become unthinkable? And that is knock off Gunther.
And his opponent, representing Imperium from Vienna, Austria, weighing at 250 pounds, he is the Intercontinental Champion, the Ring General, Gunther!
Okay, Corey, when we talk about Gunther, we've got to talk about the numbers. And I'm going to throw some at you right now. This man is the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion ever. Tonight marks his 533rd day as Intercontinental Champion. Now, listen to this. In comparison, all of Miz's 8 reigns as Intercontinental Champion combined only add up to 592 days. Absolutely incredible what this man Gunther has accomplished.
There is no doubt about it. Every time we see Gunther compete, we are witnessing something special. Perhaps a once-in-a-lifetime type of athlete. If you want to talk about numbers, Michael Cole, how's this for a number? I was looking up the betting odds for this matchup. You want to talk about prohibitive favorites? Gunther, a minus 5,000 favorite in this matchup.
A couple of other numbers to throw at you. 1 hour, 11 minutes, 40 seconds. The longest any man has ever been in a Royal Rumble match. And Gunther has not been pinned in almost 2 years since his main roster debut here in WWE. So that's the mountain that Miz has to climb tonight. So what does Miz do to knock down the champ?
Miz has to go back in history. Miz needs to dig down deep and remind himself what he's capable of. Miz is a man who headlined WrestleMania. Miz is a man who, in the very same record book about that WrestleMania, has a W next to his name over John Cena. Miz has the tools. He just needs to remember where he stored them.
I want to give a shout out to John Chick from our WWE social media team, providing me with a lot of these stats tonight. And Gunther and Miz now for the Intercontinental Championship. Miz said, listen, you can boo me, you can cheer me, do whatever you want, but I will take you out any way I can to win my championship.
And Miz is fully aware he may need to bend some rules in this match. If you may need to break them right off. I don't know if that's a smart move, Miz.
Yeah, that just made Gunther angry. The man who was called Miz, Little Mike Mizanin. Says he has no respect for the entertainer, Miz. Said it's a growing problem in WWE. He's called the fans of these entertainment stars weirdos. He said it's about the sport being healthy. Nothing healthy about Miz right there.
Usually it's Miz who likes to hand out reality checks. Well, the A-lister just got one firsthand, courtesy of the Intercontinental Champion.
Miz with a boot to Gunther. Right back on his feet. Miz realizing he's got to attack. He's got to attack early and attack quickly, and that's what Miz is doing here.
But Miz cannot afford to be overzealous. Gunther is such a pro. The slightest mistake will be capitalized upon.
And, Miz talks a lot about feeding off emotion. Gunther takes emotion out of the equation, and what a left hand by the Miz.
And you know what, Cole? Maybe that's the strategy. Maybe Miz wants to get Gunther emotional. Get inside the champion's head. Make Gunther make a mistake.
And Miz trying to hang on to Gunther. Gunther's trying to drag Miz back in the ring. And look at Miz. Miz now attacking the leg of Gunther. Smart move by Miz.
And this is what we need to see out of Miz. Miz needs to be ferocious tonight.
Damage the big man. Now looking to wrap Gunther's leg around the ring post. And suddenly Gunther is vulnerable. The veteran instincts of the Miz.
Gunther may be making the error of overlooking the A-lister. That's a very real possibility. Many superstars have done it.
Look at Miz. Miz looking at Gunther on a finger four. Knocked it around the post. Miz has got to be careful here. Careful not to be disqualified. Gunther hanging on to Miz using the full 5 count. Again, Gunther with the advantage.
And we know that Miz was a big-time Bret the Hitman Hart fan when he was growing up, taking a page out of the Hitman's book with that maneuver.
And remember, Miz was also gifted that figure 4 from the Ric Flair.
Oh, man.
Many years ago, and just like that, Gunther picks the Miz out of the air. Great article, great interview in the USA Today with the Intercontinental Champion Gunther. And he was asked about these long title reigns as we take another look, slow motion here, of what happened to the Miz. Boom! Talking about Roman Reigns, this over 1,100 days as the undisputed champion. Gunther's a lengthy reign as well. And he said, listen, it's not about quantity, it is about quality.
Well, I don't think anybody would argue that Gunther's reign has absolutely been quality. Instant classic after instant classic.
And now Gunther just punishing Miz. And you have to wonder if Miz had his flurry in this match.
Only time will tell. Miz needs to tap into whatever made him the great Intercontinental Champion that he was in the past. Miz takes a lot of credit, and deservedly so, for restoring the luster to the Intercontinental Championship, making it as valuable as it could be, so that Gunther can run with it today.
Yeah, Miz fighting back now against the Intercontinental Champion, that prestigious title
Jazz
that has been
leaving.
held by dozens of Hall of Famers over the years here in WWE, the likes of The Rock, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Shawn Michaels, Edge. The Rock not quite there yet, but you get my point. Rey Mysterio as well. Miz is Fire Hall of Famer one day.
I don't necessarily know that I agree with Gunther questioning Miz's passion for this business. Look, Miz has been wildly successful. He has had a hell of a career. To your point, a future Hall of Famer. Miz doesn't need to be putting himself in these situations. Miz could be an entertainer if he wanted. He could do Dancing with the Stars. He could have different TV shows.
Oh, what a German.
But this is what Miz wants in his heart, to be a WWE superstar, to be a legendary WWE superstar. And tonight would be another giant leap towards solidifying his legacy.
And he has accomplished all that, Corey, but he is in there right now against a machine, a cyborg, known as Gunther. He is just straight ahead, physical. Nothing pretty about what he does. And when asked about this championship reign, he said it was necessary to finally set things straight here at WWE. Oh, what a boot! Right to the jaw of Miz.
The ring general looking downright merciless tonight.
And of course, Gunther, as you take another look, bang! You may not agree with his actions. You may not like the way that he carries himself, but there is no doubt Gunther is absolutely incredible at what he does. And you have to respect what this man does inside the ring. And Miz trying to fight back, trying to dig down deep.
Gunther looking to break the spirit of the challenger tonight. In addition to perhaps the Miz's back.
Miz up top, trying to fight back. Gunther taken down by Miz, and Miz may have a bit of an opening here, but can he capitalize?
Miz certainly shook the equilibrium of the champion in a smart move, attacking the knee again.
And again, back to the knee. Gunther smarting.
Obviously, Miz has planned his strategy, his game around Gunther's knee, trying to take out the champion's leg. It's a tried and true strategy, but Gunther has had an answer.
Ooh.
Back of the leg. That is nasty. That'll damage the back of your knee. That'll damage your kneecap.
Well, it's crippling, and you lose use of the leg. It takes so much of Gunther's offense away from him.
Absolutely. The power bomb, the splashes off the top rope. Perhaps even the last symphony. Gunther going to be forced to fight through the pain, and now the Miz unleashing a few kicks on the champion.
And the Miz now taking Gunther down. And Miz with an opportunity. The adrenaline starting to run, the momentum starting to build. Can this be Miz's? No! Oh, and a big kick stunning Gunther again. And another one by Miz. And Gunther finding it hard to protect himself now on this onslaught by the former 8-time Intercontinental Champion.
Miz needs to figure out a way to keep his foot on the gas pedal because it is working right now.
And driving Gunther into the corner again, and a big chop as Gunther tries to fight his way out.
Up and around we go.
Oh! Tilt-a-whirl DDT coming out by Miz, and a kick out by the champion.
A-lister had to reach deep into his arsenal to pull out that satellite DDT, but it still was not enough as we look yet again. Unusual offense from the Miz, effective, spiking Gunther, but not enough to crown a new champion. This might do it. Skull-crushing finale.
And Gunther able to sling him away, and a drop kick by the big man. And again, such varying offensive styles and moves by Gunther. With Miz up and down goes Miz. Match tonight from the Miz. Oh, now just slapping Miz and embarrassing and humiliating him.
All Miz able to do at the moment was cover up to try to protect himself, but this is it.
Sleeper locked in. Miz trying to make it to the ropes to force a break. Can't quite get there. Gunther trying to lock that sleeper in, trying to drag Miz back to the center of the ring. And Miz into the corner, and Miz just trying to hang on and pulls the protective covering off the turnbuckle. Oh, and a low blow. I think Miz went low. I'm not sure if he caught all of Gunther. Now he caught all of him. Now he did. Miz went to the crushing finale.
Ref, 1, 2, no! Woohoo! I thought that was it.
Take another look back, Michael Cole. I believe Miz's first kick connected again with the kneecap of the champion. Yes, right on the kneecap of Gunther. There was nothing legal about this, though. Right in the family jewels, followed by the skull crushing.
Oh, that was it.
The official never saw it. He was putting a protective covering or trying to put it back on the turnbuckle.
Come on, Miz. You can do it. Come on, Miz.
Then he went low, hit the skull-crushing finale.
Listen to this, Cole. Chicago's starting to believe.
Going for the skull-crushing finale again and once again. Gunther. Sleeper.
Oh, come on, Miz. Come on, Miz. Dang it.
Miz almost stole it.
That was the same pinning predicament Bret Hart used to pin Roddy Piper for the Intercontinental Championship.
If people say Miz isn't a student of the game.
Come on, Miz. Come on.
Miz going toe-to-toe with a rough and tough check.
Oh,
that clothesline there may quell the rally.
come on, Miz.
Curious to find out the condition of the champion's knee. It's taken heavy damage in this
Come on,
matchup.
Miz. Get up.
Splash! Didn't get all of it, but it may be enough. And Gunther realizes he didn't get all of it.
Gunther had to protect his knee. Normally you can land on it, but Gunther obviously in agony.
And now trying to put Miz and does into the Boston Crab.
No, Miz. Come on. Crawl to the rope, Miz.
The Miz in agony. Can he somehow make it to the bottom rope? Miz trying to pull himself there. Back to the center of the ring. Now Gunther puts the knee right in the...
No, he tapped. Dang it. Dang it.
What a valiant effort by the Miz tonight. Gunther was not expecting that kind of fight.
I doubt Gunther will ever make the same mistake again. The mistake of overlooking a very game challenger as the A-lister proved to be tonight. Unfortunately for Miz, this isn't
Miz
Hollywood.
tapped out.
Tonight there is no happy ending. And still.
What a great matchup. The Miz using the unprotected turnbuckle to his advantage. Almost had Gunther here again for a near fall. But in the end, the ring general was just too much.
This lights out lariat by Gunther. Able to cinch in the agonizing Boston Crab submission. The human anatomy is not meant to bend this way. Miz left with no choice but to submit.
The record-setting Intercontinental Championship reign of the Ring General continues. 533 days and counting for Gunther.
They're bold, inspiring, powerful.
I would love to get a championship back someday.
WWE official championships. Feel like a champion. And so much more. At WWEshop.com. Now a Fanatic experience. Tonight only. Save up to 30% off site-wide.
Hello.
Hey Jay, what's with that?
Ever since I got my Credit One Bank Platinum X5 Visa and earned cashback rewards, I've been living large.
Jay, the Credit One Bank Platinum X5 Visa allows you to live large. Just use the card's benefits to get cashback rewards on everyday purchases.
So I don't have to buy large to live large? Can I order an extra large pizza? Last time, I promise.
The ultimate fan experience. The WWE Experience. Coming January 2024. Riyadh, Saudi Arabia.
It's the first one of WWE officially, man. And listen, how about this guy making his main event PLE debut tonight? Are you proud of him? He's come a long way, huh?
What's up, boy?
Hey, Dom.
So, Dirty Little Birdie told me that Randy's not gonna be here.
Shocker. What did you say? Well, listen, the way I see it, he either no shows and it's 5 against 4, or he actually shows up and poisons them from the inside.
Either way, the Judgment Day inject the venom tonight. Now I'm gonna go find Drew, tell him this news. Also, tell him about that thing. Oh,
I'm with Cream always rises to the top, boys.
Will Randy Orton show up tonight? Well, Survivor Series action is nonstop, and when we return, the young and exciting Dragon Lee steps into event Carlito and Rey Mysterio against the vile former LWO member Santos Escobar. Members of the WWE Universe subscribing to Peacock Premium Plus. Let's see how this match came to be.
Erica. Es el tiempo de todo el año más especial.
Así es Toyota-thon en Cavender Toyota y nuestro evento más grande del año.
Sí, y así es que creamos confianza,
En Cavender Toyota.
donde la confianza es Cavender.
Chaos is spreading as more mysterious portals have appeared across the region.
Your fate is mine, Guardian.
This football season, PrizePicks is making every game day worth more. Just pick more or less on player stats like rushing yards, touchdowns, and more, and win up to 25 times your cash. Go for the win across the country and get hyped this season with PrizePicks, the #1 daily fantasy sports app. Visit prizepicks.com/TV for a first deposit match up to $100. PrizePicks, daily fantasy made easy.
Sometimes men's problems can be hard to hide. I just picked up a golf tip that completely changed my game. I just learned I'm losing my hair. I think I'm depressed. I have ED. At Hims, you don't have to hide. You can connect with medical professionals who create personalized treatments for ED, hair loss, mental health, and more. Going up. Get started today at Hims.com.
A sauce made with whole peeled Italian tomatoes, slow simmered to perfection. We took our sweet time making our gift to you. Your Aunt Susan regifted again. Just saying.
Cuando usas Reward Points para obtener algo gratis en el app de McDonald's y se lo regalas a un amigo, no tienen que saber que fue gratis. Ese puede ser nuestro secreto. Gana comida gratis en el app.
Sabes que Dom es el mejor misterio, ¿no?
Muéstrame Rey Misterio.
Antes, el streaming no era así de bueno. Ahora tienes menos buffering.
Casi tan bueno como Rey. La mejor manera de hacer streaming de tus favoritos es en el Xfinity Tangy Network.
A simple app that makes trading easy? That's smooth.
Pay zero commission on U.S. stock and ETF trades. And buy fractional shares with as little as $1. Because at Fidelity, nothing comes between you and the trade.
This holiday, with a Ring Video Doorbell, see who's coming to town.
Happy holidays!
And with Ring cameras, capture all the holiday magic.
Jolie, leave it.
With Ring, you're always home for the holidays. Shop Last Chance Cyber Monday deals at ring.com.
If you're finally ready to take a trip without the kids, why stay at a hotel with more kids? Get an Airbnb and get a place to yourself.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, weighing in at 204 pounds, Santos Escobar.
This man has the audacity to say that he was influenced and that he idolized both Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio when he was growing up in this business. This man is a vile, a disgusting, a filthy, delusional, selfish man.
This man is intelligent, articulated, highly educated. A man who cut his teeth in the Lucha Libre style, once proclaimed himself to be the emperor of Lucha Libre. But listen, Santos Escobar has had a great deal of success throughout his career already. The first day he showed up in WWE, it was wearing a Rolex.
Well, WWE Survivor Series is presented by Credit One Bank. Get cashback rewards and live large. Corey, I'm not talking about his talent. I'm talking about his character.
That's the problem. He's not appreciated for his talent. He's judged for his character. Santos realized there can't be more than one Rey Mysterio. I have to be my own Santos Escobar. And his opponent, 165 pounds,
Dragon Lee replaces Carlito, who will be out for a few weeks with a right shoulder subluxation caused by Santos Escobar in the attack on SmackDown last night. But he is here tonight in his debut in a premium live event at Survivor Series to pay homage and to take up for Rey Mysterio. He's still in his bag, Corey, carries a mask that was given to him by Rey when Mysterio once called Dragon Lee the future of Lucha Libre.
Well, good. Maybe if Dragon Lee succeeds tonight and continues to succeed, he can be Rey's new son. Because let's be honest, as long as Rey's around, he's not going to let anybody eclipse his greatness. Not even his little buddy Dragon Lee.
Don't agree with you on that point, but nonetheless, Dragon Lee makes his debut here tonight in a premium live event at Survivor Series. Speaking of debuts, you look back over the history of Survivor Series, Corey. Some of the all-time greats have debuted in this event. Kurt Angle, The Undertaker, The Rock, Sting made his WWE debut here. And how about The Shield? And we're underway. Dragon Lee, Santos Escobar. What do you expect in this match tonight?
Santos Escobar dropping Lee early out of the gate. I expect a lot of breathtaking athleticism. I expect to see the speed of Dragon Lee on full display, but I also think we're going to get to learn how ruthless Santos Escobar can be when needed.
Well, Escobar is a tough talker. He can...
And back to my point about him showing up the first night on the job in a Rolex. Escobar has succeeded at the highest levels in his native Mexico. Escobar was a bona fide Escobar was a bona fide star in Lucha Libre when he signed with WWE. Escobar knows what it means to sit at the top of the mountain. Now he has a new mountain to climb.
Well,
WWE.
No doubt about it, but he let jealousy creep in. When Rey Mysterio won the United States Championship, when he brought Carlito into the LWO. And now Escobar says it's all about himself. He says it's about be on my ship or sink.
You know the old saying of a third wheel pull, you take somebody out on a date and they bring a friend, they bring another friend, and then their pal tags along, and the next thing you know, it's a house party, and you're not even with the person you went with.
Cover, hook of the leg, and a kick out.
That's what happened with the LWO, and Santos got sick of it.
And now Escobar just punishing Dragon Lee. Escobar looking to make short work of Dragon Lee tonight.
And don't get me wrong, Cole, I am a fan of Dragon Lee. I am as fascinated by his athleticism as anyone. I think Dragon Lee has a very bright future. I just think he should get away from Ray.
I don't know what your issue is with Rey Mysterio or what Escobar's issue is with Ray and Dominic for that matter. Dragon Lee is driven into the steps.
He's a great superstar. I just think he's a bad father.
Now Santos Escobar.
Corey, for real.
I can say that. I have more kids than he does.
And Escobar promised coming into this match tonight, and this is what he did to Rey Mysterio. This is what caused Rey Mysterio to need knee surgery.
I will break his leg.
That he's going to break his leg. Escobar claims Mysterio will never be back. Escobar fighting back, however. I should say Dragon Lee fighting back. Escobar claimed that he would break a limb on Dragon Lee here tonight.
I will say this, Escobar can't get caught up in his obsession with Rey Mysterio. Dragon Lee is plenty dangerous himself. If Escobar is worried about the future or the past or what he's going to do to Rey in his dreams, he's going to get caught and paid for it.
Just like that, Dragon Lee. Sending Escobar flying off the second rope, and that's just a glance at the dynamic offense of Dragon Lee.
Buckle up. Here comes Dragon Lee.
And Lee now over the top rope and takes out Escobar. Soaring through the air, the aerial maneuvers of Dragon Lee from Jalisco, Mexico.
WWE Universe rallying behind Lee.
On the running knee by Dragon Lee, covered out. Hook the leg on Escobar. Kick out at 2.
Nobody laughing here.
Dragon Lee and Santos Escobar, who made names for themselves at NXT, as you take another look at Dragon Lee launching himself. Both these men, second generation superstars. Dragon Lee has wrestled in Mexico and in Japan.
Well, he certainly has a healthy resume in his own right.
And now, Escobar dropped by Dragon Lee. And Lee going to go up top. And this would not bode well for Mr. Escobar if Dragon Lee could knock him off here tonight at Survivor Series.
I agree with that assessment, Cole, but I also think that Dragon Lee would be well advised not to forget the fact that Santos Escobar is a master of the Lucha Libre style. He's chosen not to employ it thus far in the matchup, but Santos can do the same thing.
Kick well placed on the ear. And now Escobar up to the top rope.
Taking it high risk.
Come on, Dragon Lee.
Trash to Dragon Lee up there. Hurricanrana sends Dragon Lee halfway across the ring, crawls to the cover, both legs hook. Lee kicks out at 2. And Escobar realizing that he's in a fight. I don't think he was quite expecting this.
Escobar can't let his emotions get the best of him in this situation. You use your emotions as fuel, but just as quickly turn against you in a matchup.
Ripping at the mask, the face of Dragon Lee. And Escobar understands how important the mask is in the Lucha culture.
The ultimate disrespect of Lucha culture. Oh my God.
Trying to drag the mask.
Sorry, y'all.
I'm just trying to figure out what went wrong, where the wires got crossed, what set Escobar off the deep end.
This is who you're cheering for! You don't need to ask these questions, Cole. They don't have to be unanswered. Just listen to what Escobar says. Santos wants to be great. Not the greatest other than Rey Mysterio.
Well, there's a lot of
the greatest other than Dragon Lee.
Well, there's
wants to be the man.
There's a lot of people that are great. Don't act like this idiot. I mean, seriously. I mean, the guy has gotten completely off the deep end, as I mentioned earlier. And now Escobar up on the top rope. with Dragon Lee. Lee trying to fight back now. Dragon Lee has Escobar in trouble. Dragon Lee from the top. Stop! And down goes Escobar. Cover by Lee for the win. Hooks the leg. Escobar has to kick out. Ooh, just barely. You notice how Dragon Lee dragged Escobar away from the bottom rope so he couldn't grab it and forced the kick out again. Watch the impact from Dragon Lee. Full extension, both legs, both feet driving into the solar plexus of Escobar. Oh, man! Good night. You ask about the motivations of Santos Escobar. He actually said Dominic was right. Michael Cole, let me ask you a question. Who is in the main event of War Games tonight as part of the Judgment Day? Dominic Mysterio, as you take another look at Escobar that kicked the Dragon Lee. There are 17,138 WWE fans here tonight in Chicago. Sold out at the Allstate Arena. Survivor Series War Games. A match that is extremely personal between Santos Escobar and Dragon Lee, who's taken up for both Rey Mysterio and Carlito tonight. Both of those men taken out by Escobar. And now, Escobar taking over center of the ring. Dragon Lee, though, firing up with a running knee. Oh! Escobar answers. Dragon Lee turns things around. Uh-oh, Escobar! Look at the power! Plunged! Sit out powerbomb! Cover, kick out by Escobar!
Dang it.
What a great display of power from Dragon Lee, realizing he didn't have Escobar in a position to deliver maximum damage. Dragon Lee just muscled Escobar up and drove him down, nearly ending this. Corey, when you talk to WWE,
Come on, Dragon Lee.
they love Dragon Lee. They think there is a tremendous upside, the future in this young man, the potential that he has on display tonight. Escobar, though, able to block. And now, oh, look at this! South of the border destroyer from Escobar. And now we'll follow it up with a Phantom Driver. And Escobar, just like that, destroyer driver takes out Dragon Lee. Here's your winner, Santos Escobar. What an effort by Dragon Lee. And what a reminder from Santos Escobar for the WWE Universe. A man who is driven by anger, by disdain, by rage. Dragon Lee almost had Escobar here off that sit-out powerbomb, but as you coined it, Corey, the south of the border destroyer would put Dragon Lee down for the count. He'd follow it up with the Phantom Driver. Escobar with the win. And despite what I've said about Escobar's character, there is no doubt that he is the future here in WWE.
Yeah.
This is gonna be epic.
The deadline, I can shape my future when I become the NXT champion.
You made a great mistake. You want NXT Championship match? You got it.
The contestants are fighting to earn their spot. This field is stacked.
Here we go. It's a big fight.
Okay. Reacion.
This season, WWE Shop brings you all the holiday flair. That flair and this flair. Deck out your holidays with everything WWE. There's no such thing as too much flair. Thanks, Charlotte. WWE Shop Holiday. Tonight only. Save up to 30% off site-wide. Hundreds of holiday deals.
So boring.
No phones! I'll
take those.
Oh, yeah.
Let me talk to you. Need a little excitement? Step into a Slim Jim. Tear into the spice.
No, no, no.
Yeah. Step into a Slim Jim. Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at this ride, bro. This ride tight, bro. Woo! Look at us. Look at us. Slim Jim.
69 decal with the long boys right here.
Oh,
How many Slim Jims you think we gotta eat before they just steal the
I don't know, but we gotta find out, bro. Come on, man. Get you some. Get you some, bro.
Get some.
Let's go.
Slim Jims, baby.
Slim Jim. Survive.
The new day. Well, this next match is presented by Slim Jim. Get savage with America's favorite bold and spicy meat stick. Snap in to a Slim Jim. Survivor Series will be back with Mommy of the Judgment Day, Rhea Ripley, here to defend her Women's World Championship against the feisty up-and-comer Zoe Stark. Right after this break, for our subscribers of Peacock Premium Plus, let's get an inside look at what set off this rivalry.
This is incredible. The only neighbor is miles away.
Who is that guy? He said that wherever I went, he would find me, walk right up to me, and I wouldn't be able to see him. I'll scream. I'll scratch your face.
This face. Tell me how to stop him.
It's too late.
This winter, gift yourself what you really want during Kia's Season of Giving Back sales event. Kia is giving great deals on the confidently capable Sorento and the spacious Sportage. Not to mention the great deals on even more vehicles, like the all-electric EV6 and the fun-to-drive Forte. So visit your local Kia dealer and enjoy Kia's Season of Giving Back. Kia, movement that inspires.
What if my type 2 diabetes takes over? What if all I do isn't enough? Or what if I can do diabetes differently?
Now you can with once weekly Mounjaro. Mounjaro helps your body regulate blood sugar, and Mounjaro can help decrease how much food you eat. 3 out of 4 people reached an A1C of less than 7%. Plus, people taking Mounjaro lost up to 25 pounds. Mounjaro is not for people with type 1 diabetes or children. Don't take Mounjaro if you're allergic to it. You or your family have medullary thyroid cancer or multiple endocrine neoplasia syndrome type 2. Stop Mounjaro and call your doctor right away if you have an allergic reaction, a lump or swelling in your neck, severe stomach pain, vision changes, or diabetic retinopathy. Serious side effects may include pancreatitis and gallbladder problems. Taking Mounjaro with sulfonylurea or insulin raises low blood sugar risk. Tell your doctor if you're nursing, pregnant, or plan to be. Side effects include nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea, which can cause dehydration and may worsen kidney problems.
I can do diabetes differently with Mounjaro.
Ask your doctor about once weekly Mounjaro.
Yeah.
Marshall's buyers travel far and wide to hustle the best deals on amazing holiday gifts. So you don't have to. We get the deals. You get the good stuff.
Okay, and the Fritos.
My name is Spencer Russell, and because of TikTok, I'm reaching millions of families who want to teach their toddlers how to read. When a kid learns how to read, the doors open. They can access the world around them in a way that only readers can.
When I started Josh Sellers, it was humble beginnings.
My wife Dee and I took out a second mortgage to make the first vintage. I was sleeping on a friend's couch and selling wine out of the trunk of my car.
These are beautiful.
At times I thought about giving up,
Then I think about how much all of you have helped me.
I couldn't let you down.
Today, the dream has become a reality. Josh Sellers is loved by so many, and that's thanks to you. I'm so grateful. Cheers.
Biggest match of this woman's career.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the Women's World Championship! Introducing first, from Las Vegas, Nevada, Zoe Stark!
Zoe Stark with the war paint on. She won a women's battle royal to earn this opportunity tonight. She's no nonsense. She's old school. She's a powerhouse. She's technical. Becky Lynch said, quote, she's intense and she's gonna be a big star. That is Zoe Stark.
I agree with and echo the sentiments of Becky Lynch. Zoe Stark's got an extremely bright future, and it could all begin tonight in Chicago.
And this match is presented by Slim Jim. Get savage with America's favorite bold and spicy meat stick. Snap in to a Slim Jim.
Well, contrary to the numbers I referenced earlier regarding Gunther, Zoe Stark is a plus 800 underdog tonight in this matchup. If she realizes she's playing with house money, that could play into Zoe Stark's favor.
I may take that bet.
Can I borrow a 20?
And her opponent, representing the Judgment Day, from Adelaide, South Australia, she is the Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley!
Hey, go to the dictionary app on your phone right now and type in star. Rhea Ripley's name will come up. This woman has it all. She's the Women's World Champion. She's powerful. She's headstrong. And she defends here tonight at Survivor Series.
I again agree with every word you just said, Cole. Rhea Ripley has lived up, perhaps over-delivered on the hype. But we'll find out in a matter of moments if Zoe was right, if Rhea's head is really where it should be.
So, Rhea Ripley, will she have the Women's Championship when we head to her homeland of Australia, Optus Stadium, the first premium live event in Australia in nearly 6 years. We're on the West Coast in Perth on February 24th for Elimination Chamber. Tickets are on sale now. The final premium live event before WrestleMania.
I'm extremely curious to find out how Rhea Ripley approaches this matchup, this particular challenge. Zoe's a very different competitor than Rhea's competed against recently. She's not the size of a Nia Jax. She doesn't have the power of a Raquel Rodriguez. But Zoe arguably is the most complete opponent Rhea's faced recently.
So Rhea Ripley won the championship back at WrestleMania when she knocked off Charlotte Flair. She's held it ever since. And now the trash talking begins. And the one thing about Zoe Stark, Corey, she will not be intimidated.
No fear from Zoe Stark in her WWE tenure. Oozing with confidence with good reason. The problem is, so is Mommy.
And you touched on it earlier, Corey. Is Rhea Ripley, being pulled in too many different directions? Is she spread too thin? Many will call her the leader of the Judgment Day. And now Zoe Stark with a takedown and now pounding away on Rhea Ripley.
It's a reasonable question to ask. I mean, Rhea is doing a lot these days. She's got her hands more than full. But with that said, we've got no reason to doubt her in the ring. Rhea has continued her dominance.
And Zoe Stark trying to take Rhea off her game. The drop kick knocks the champ out of the ring. And Rhea's going to have to regroup. Things not going quite the way the Eradicator expected when she came into this match tonight.
Zoe's looking to give chase from the top.
Zoe down, taking Rhea Ripley out.
Zoe all fired up, but she also knows that the title only changes hands by pinfall or submission. You got to get Rhea in the ring.
You talk to anyone in the locker room, they talk about the fierce aggression from Zoe Stark. Missile drop kick. Down goes Rhea. Cover now to win the women's world title, which would be a major upset here tonight.
What I'm looking to see is for Zoe to chain together some of her high-impact, high-caliber offense. More than just one blow, more than one kick, several in a row, because that's what's going to take.
Oh, what a headbutt. Zoe looking to launch herself, and just like that, Rhea turns the match around.
You can't take your eye off the ball when you're dealing with Rhea Ripley. Not for a second.
Rhea now with Zoe on the apron. And Zoe able to block, and able to block again. And Rhea has not been able to figure Zoe Stark out quite yet. DDT plants Rhea on the apron.
Rhea driven right on the crown of her skull by the challenger. Now Zoe needs to capitalize. You're not going to get many opportunities like this.
And now looking to launch herself like she tried to earlier. Oh, such a unique move. That corkscrew senton off the top rope, and a cover and a kick out by Rhea.
And look at the champion. Rolling to the outside as we look again at Zoe propelling herself, the twisting senton down across the...
And I like this. The aggression of Zoe Stark, not allowing Rhea Ripley to regroup, not allowing her to catch her breath. Rhea, though, ducks out of harm's way. Zoe misses with a kick. And now Rhea Ripley trying to lift Stark up, and she does. And Zoe face first to the apron, and you have to wonder... Post!
Oh, callous look in the eyes of the Judgment Day's mommy.
Did you see the way that Zoe Stark bounced off that post?
I sure did.
And now, mounting Zoe and pounding away. And a headbutt again by Rhea. There is unmatched intensity in the Women's World Champion.
You ain't nothing!
There is a confidence that you rarely see. And now Rhea looking to put Zoe Stark away. Lifting Zoe up. Zoe, though.
They tried to put the brakes on, but Rhea able to adjust again. This is the power we're talking about.
Yeah, that back suplex fight. Rhea Ripley into the cover now by the champ. Hook to the leg, and Zoe gets the shoulder up.
And I'm sure Rhea knew coming into this matchup, she doesn't want to let this match go any longer than it has to, because Zoe can swim in the deep waters. Zoe is a cardio machine. She's not afraid of a match that may go 15, 20 minutes. Rhea Ripley can go that long, but not many of her opponents have recently.
Well, Zoe with a lot to prove. She says she just doesn't want to be another face in the crowd. She's going to do whatever it takes. You knock off Ripley tonight, that's doing whatever it takes.
With the territory, you're going to be on the posters, on the billboards, on the light posts outside of the arena. As the WWE Universe filed into Allstate Arena, you saw Rhea's face. You knew what the champion meant. Zoe wants to feel that. Zoe wants to experience that for the first time.
What's been pretty incredible to experience, Corey, is the evolution of Rhea Ripley. When she started here in WWE, Mae Young Classic, to where she is today.
And I would dare say not just a different competitor in the ring, a different human being altogether. Some's for the better, some not so much.
No, it's just the growing in self-confidence. Very few have it as Zoe is driven into the mat. It's about believing in yourself, right? I mean, understanding that you can overcome all adversity. On a drop kick by Rhea. This is the pace that Rhea wants.
I would agree with that, because Zoe doesn't have the ability to push the pace, to take it high risk more often than Rhea does.
Zoe creates some separation, looking for a rally here. Kick to the face of the champion. Zoe trying to fight back. Rhea catches her, kick to the midsection, stomp on the toe. Face first off the knee.
And I want to say that's the first time, at least in the past several minutes, where Rhea took a moment to compose herself. She took a deep breath. She looked out at the crowd here at the Allstate Arena. Prior to that, Rhea knew she was in a fight.
Yeah, but Zoe still got some fight in her.
Absolutely.
Rhea trying to beat her down. Zoe's stuck up there on the top rope.
I'm just noticing that Rhea seems to be slipping into her comfort level. This is the zone she wants to be in. To your point, this is the pace that benefits the champion.
Yeah, and she weathered the early storm by Stark. And Zoe, though, still there.
Open hand strike.
Dangerous predicament for both champion and challenger. Rhea now. Oh my goodness!
Oh my God! I'm not entirely sure who took the worst of that exchange. I can't believe Zoe Stark's back up already.
And a kick to the face of Rhea Ripley.
Stark almost lured the champion in.
Cover now by Stark to try to win the title. Hook of the leg. Can Rhea kick out? She does. Zoe Stark with a near fall.
I think Rhea was looking to finish things off altogether, and Zoe, I believe, was attempting to land in a more beneficial way than
Zoe roll through, shoulders down again. Kick out by the champion.
And she would have.
Rhea missed with a kick. Zoe Stark trying to fight out of it. And Zoe. Waist lock applied and
big elbow right on the ear.
And Rhea with a kick.
That could be good night.
And now Ripley has Stark right where she wants her. Down goes Zoe Stark in position for Rhea Ripley.
Northern Lights.
A bridge kick out by Starks.
You know what I just noticed, Cole? What? Rhea's wearing boots that match Dirty Dom's. How cool is that?
Only you would notice that. Maybe they went shopping together in Chicago. Maybe you should use her tailor. And Rhea now. Just trash talking Zoe. And Zoe not backing down. That kick may fight her, though.
Yeah, that wasn't a wise decision. You never want to ask for the ire of the erratic.
Rhea Ripley went for the riptide. Zoe Stark able to counter into a German suplex. Zoe with a running knee. Caught the champ on the bridge of the nose. Cover. Hook of the leg. Isn't enough to put Rhea Ripley away. And a kick out again at 2. And you heard the scream of frustration from the challenger.
Listen, we remember it wasn't that long ago that Zoe Stark found herself under the learning tree, under the tutelage of Hall of Famer Trish Stratus. Hopefully, Zoe learned a thing or two. Z360.
Z360. Rhea countered. Oh, if she had hit that, we might have crowned a new champion. That kick stuns Ripley again. Headbutt by Rhea. And now has Zoe Stark where she wants her for Riptide. A hell of a fight by Zoe, but Rhea retains.
Here is your winner, and still the Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley.
Oh, Zoe Stark won herself a few fans tonight, I guarantee you that.
No doubt about it. A hell of an effort by Zoe Stark, who brought her A game tonight, but unfortunately, Mommy was up to the challenge.
And tonight's Savage Replay is presented by Slim Jim. Snap into a Slim Jim.
This is when Zoe Stark threw caution to the wind, took the fight to the champion on the outside, but in the end, Stark with his German suplex, we thought rocked Rhea. The sliding knee would follow, and it seemed as though the challenger was moments away from victory. But Rhea Ripley had other plans.
Zoe Stark looking for her finishing maneuver, the Z360. But Rhea Ripley was able to counter. In this right here, Rhea Ripley finally got Stark in position to hit Riptide. Rhea Ripley, the dominant WWE Women's Champion.
Ho, ho, ho. That's right, it's the holiday season, and you know what that means.
WWE Shop has everything you need to wrap up your holiday shopping.
Otis, show them what they can get. Look at this coolness right here, baby. That's beautiful. Look at that. Everybody needs one of those. Yeah!
Good night hoodie.
L-A-N-A. So head over to WWEshop.com right now and save big. Thank you!
Cricket Nationwide 5G is crazy fast and powerful. It kind of makes it the EST like you.
Girl, I'm the one that only EST.
How's that?
Because I'm the strongest, fastest, and the realest.
Ooh, think I could ever be the EST?
Maybe.
How about now?
Still, just maybe. You're the cutest, though.
Girl, I'll take it. Smile. You're on Cricket.
On January 27th, 30 men, 30 women, in the only event of its kind.
Legacies will be written and dreams will come true.
Everyone's talking about WWE Royal Rumble.
It is undoubtedly my favorite event of the entire year. It takes place 9 weeks from tonight, right here on Peacock. Corey, we start the road to WrestleMania in Tampa St. Pete at the Royal Rumble.
I cannot wait to head south to the Tampa Bay. But before we get there, Cole, we got to go to war one more time.
Yeah, we still have our main event to come tonight. And right after our main event at War Games, we have the Survivor Series War Games press conference. It'll be right here on Peacock and also on YouTube. Some of the stars who might be a part of the Survivor Series press conference live immediately following War Games.
Seth, what's up, Widows? We're up, man.
Hey, I don't know.
Have you heard anything?
I know nothing. I've heard nothing. I haven't seen
Randy's
it.
still not here. No.
Hey, I'm telling you, he ain't coming because it's my fault, Moose. He ain't gonna show up.
We're good here, all right? Nothing, we good? Is he gonna be here?
Nothing is your fault. He will be here. I'm
Cody,
telling you. We are up now.
I understand.
He will be here. Just trust me. Trust me.
Go to war, boys.
Generals gathered in their masses, just like witches at black masses.
Will the Viper Randy Orton come through for his first match in over a year and a half? We find out as we step back inside the brutality of War Games right after this break. For our subscribers of Peacock Premium Plus, let's get a closer look at this matchup that will culminate in the ferocious War Games.
Are we ready to party?
Bravo's exclusive streaming home, Get Your Popcorn Ready, is here on Peacock.
This is a classic social experiment. I just want to stay here and start a new life.
I feel like the girls have tried to put me in an early grave, honey.
Hi. We didn't invite you because we know you don't like to work out.
Did you marry Gordon for his money?
I might have.
God knows we don't need any of the implants flying out. I'm blown away right now.
Erica, es el tiempo de todo el año más especial.
Así es Toyota-thon en Cavendish Toyota y nuestro evento más grande del año.
Sí, y así es que creamos confianza,
En Cavendish Toyota.
donde la confianza es Cavendish.
Chaos is spreading as more mysterious portals have appeared across the region.
Your fate is mine, Guardian.
The long-lasting scent of Gain Flames made it smell like Dave was in his happy place. The massage chair at the mall. He wasn't. Gain Flings with Oxy Boost and Febreze. Try Gain plus Ultra Oxy. What a combo.
Sometimes men's problems can be hard to hide. I just picked up a golf tip that completely changed my game. I just learned I'm losing my hair. I think I'm depressed.
I have ED.
At Hims, you don't have to hide. You can connect with medical professionals who create personalized treatments for ED, hair loss, mental health, and more.
Going up.
Get started today at Hims.com.
It's here. Black Friday week is live at Target.
I never knew there was a love like this before. Never had someone
Don't miss the last days to save on Black Friday deals.
love like this before. I never knew there was
Hurry, these Black Friday deals end Saturday, only at Target.
like this before.
¿Viste eso? Sí, parece que va a llover. También parece que va a tocar. McDelivery. Ordena McDelivery en el app. His tequila cazador is made from a 100-year-old recipe. Of course. Was our label inspired by the majestic style of Jalisco? Naturally. Was it because he was the original party animal? Well, it's been over 100 years. So, perhaps.
Here we go, the main event of War Games.
The sirens ring out to signal the start of the men's.
I hope Randy Orton comes back. Please.
15 feet tall,
Please, Randy Orton, show
weighing
up.
6 tons, a half a mile of aluminum and steel will surround 2 rings. The cage only adds to the chaos as we again review the rules of War Games. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages in the entranceway. 1 member of each team will start the match. After 5 minutes, a member of the team with the advantage, in this case the Judgment Day team, will be released to enter the matchup. Every 3 minutes, alternating members of each team will enter the match until all competitors are in the ring. Once all the competitors have entered, then the War Games match officially begins, where the only way you can win is via pinfall or submission, and again, if you escape from the cage, you will forfeit War Games.
McIntyre.
The following is the
No, Mom.
War Games match! Introducing first, Drew McIntyre! Drew McIntyre is the only member of his team to have ever competed in a War Games match. That took place last year. But make no mistake about it, Corey, he's not a part of Judgment Day. He's just glad to get the opportunity to be locked inside a steel cage with Jey Uso. McIntyre's vengeance knows no bounds. McIntyre would move heaven and earth for this opportunity.
partners, J. Demon Gooder, the NXT North American Champion Dominic Mysterio, and the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions Finn Balor and Senior Money in the Bank Damian Priest on Judgment Day. We talked about the tension in the first War Games match between Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch. I'm afraid we may see a little more tension on this side of the coin. Look at the way McIntyre and Priest are staring each other down. Well, Damian Priest is the leader, at least according to himself and Rhea Ripley, of the War Games match. It looks like one after the tag champs, former Universal Champion Finn Balor is going to start this match for his team. I like this decision by the Judgment Day. Finn Balor, a stamina machine, will have no problem staying fresh, keeping gas in the tank before the official beginning of the matchup. And these two are staring holes through one another. Yeah, two alpha males need to get on the same page. As Balor prepares to compete inside War Games. Balor, of course, a Grand Slam champion, current tag champ, Universal champ, Intercontinental champ, U.S. champ, and a two-time NXT champion. Balor in tremendous physical condition. You know, a great man once said, the more you sweat in peace, the less you bleed in war. Finn looks to live up to those words here in War Games. Remember, Drew McIntyre also cost Damian Priest an opportunity to cash in the Money in the Bank contract not too long ago. I'm sure Damian hasn't forgotten that. McIntyre's also had some battles with Finn Balor over the years.
Oh, that's Cody's gear. No, I said I like Cody's gear. It's that camo. That's War Games colors.
Incoming text from your best friend.
I want to take the opportunity tonight to a shout out to Cody Rhodes' father-in-law, Otis, who is watching tonight. Otis is a fighter, much like Cody Rhodes is, as Cody gets set to represent his team in War Games. And their opponents, first, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes! Cody about to step inside of War Games, the match dreamed up by none other than his father, Dusty. And his tag team partners, first, main event, Trey Uso! And I've got to be honest with you, Michael Cole, most of the controversies we're seeing in this match on both teams surround this man, Jey Uso. What an atmosphere in Chicago. And how things have changed. Last year, Jey Uso was in War Games as part of the Bloodline, and he had the winning pinfall in that match. Jey Uso is also the sole reason that Drew McIntyre agreed to join forces with the Judgment Day. And the reason Jey Uso is here is because of Cody Rhodes. But could Jey Uso also be the reason that Randy Orton isn't? Probably. Next, Sami Zayn! And Corey, think about this. Sami Zayn was on Jey Uso's Bloodline team last year in War Games. And then at WrestleMania, Sami Zayn pinned Jey Uso to win the undisputed tag titles with Kevin Owens. Both Sami Zayn and Cody Rhodes were willing to let bygones be bygones, to leave the past in the past as pertains to Jey Uso. But Jey certainly doesn't have a lot of fans in this matchup. Coming down the aisle, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, Seth Reacion Rollins! Remember the rivalry between Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes? They actually competed inside Hell in a Cell in this building. One of the most spectacular nights in recent WWE history. Their friendship, should we call it that, based on mutual respect. But Rollins looks ready and primed to lead his team into battle. And that was the night of the torn neck with Cody Rhodes is involved. But now you see, Rhodes and company locked in the cage. Rollins is going to start things off with Finn Balor. That means that Randy Orton still has not arrived. We saw Rhodes and company talking about this a few moments ago, but the fact that they've been locked inside the cage means Orton's not here yet. Wait a minute, Rollins starts things off with a suicide dive to take out Finn Balor, and we're underway. No love lost between these two superstars. Balor and Rollins have gone to battle many times, but tonight it's within the confines of War Games. As recently as this summer, the obsession over the world title by Finn Balor. It was at Survivor Series where Seth Rollins made his WWE debut.
I trust and I hope Jey and his team wins.
Balor ricocheting off the side of the cage. That steel mesh will shred your skin. It will crack your bones. Rollins tweeting earlier today about the Shield. We are the forever engine of the fire you can't put out. The Shield. Rollins realizing what the situation is, knowing he wants to gain the upper hand as quickly as possible, come out guns a-blazing, so to speak, knowing that if he can maintain the upper hand on Balor, he only has to worry about one other opponent. Yes, because Judgment Day has the advantage. They will have one of their men enter this match momentarily. Rollins lifting Balor up. And Seth Rollins looking for a buckle bomb, with Balor able to escape and follow up with a clothesline. And for Balor, it's just about surviving until you got backup. Absolutely right. You obviously want to maintain the upper hand to the best of your ability, but Finn can breathe a little easier knowing that reinforcements are on the way.
Randy, where are you?
Rollins whipped into the steel cage.
I hope Randy shows up.
And face first into the steel goes Rollins yet again. 3 minutes and Balor has backup. And now Finn Balor with a sling blade to Seth Rollins. Balor now measuring Rollins here. Balor taking his time, waiting for Rollins to make it to his feet, but he runs in to a super kick by Rollins. It may have taken just a moment too long, and Rollins made him pay. A very, very dangerous position for both athletes to be in. Rollins could be thinking about a pedigree. This will turn Finn's lights out for sure. On the steel. In the middle of the ring.
Oh.
And remember the back of Rollins. It has been an ongoing story through the past number of months for Rollins as the world champion. Every single opponent has targeted the bad back.
It's a smart strategy. You'd be a fool if you didn't. But that said, Rollins has learned to adapt, work around the injury.
Went for the coup de grace, and Rollins able to move out of the way. And now a sling blade of his own. Rollins just feeding off this capacity crowd here tonight in Chicago.
Allstate Arena serenading Rollins with his battle hymn. Seth fires off several heavy rights to the jaw of the Irishman.
Again, just wearing each other down, trying to gain the upper hand. Rollins is going to have to go into survival mode here in a couple of moments because Balor's going to get back up from his Judgment Day teammates. The Judgment Day won the advantage in this matchup when McIntyre won on Raw Monday night.
Well, Seth has to be prepared to go on the defense, but that said, right now, Rollins in complete control. If he can neutralize Finn, he may only have to focus on one opponent.
Needed a spine, running knee by Rollins. Down goes Balor. Ten seconds as we approach the next entry for Team Judgment Day.
Rollins in a pretty good position right now.
And here comes J.D. McDonough. His premium live event debut here tonight at Survivor Series. And the tenacious Irish ace gets kicked out of the steel cage by Rollins.
On-time protege of Finn Balor earned his way into the Judgment Day's favor.
It took a while, but J.D. McDonough, who now has a kendo stick in hand, delivers the blow to Seth Rollins.
JD standing within the Judgment Day. Pair of kendo sticks, perfectly legal. And now Rollins is in trouble. This is what Seth Rollins needed to avoid, but he must now suffer through.
Rollins will have back up in under 3 minutes, but right now, Balor, J.D. McDonough, kendo sticks in hand, unloading on Rollins. We talked a lot about the pace that the world champion has kept up.
A knee injury in an environment like War Games is a death sentence.
And we also know how vicious and sadistic the Judgment Day can be. It's their mindset that they rule WWE. And now Kendo's kick is trying to take the breath away from Rollins. Double team now. You had mentioned Balor and J.D. McDonough's long-time alliance. Balor training McDonough.
Wait a minute.
To get involved in sports entertainment. And now McDonough slung in between the rings, elbowed by Rollins.
And it's Rollins brandishing the kendo stick for the moment.
And McDonough now, second row moonsault. Wow. There's a reason J.D. McDonough has been referred to as the necessary evil.
You may find J.D. McDonough obnoxious or abrasive, but facts are facts. The guy can go in the ring. I've been incredibly impressed, as has most of the WWE Universe, by what McDonough is physically capable of. Obviously, the Judgment Day were impressed enough to let him in.
Rollins across the ring and taken down with the kendo sticks. Oh, yeah! Shape will Rollins be in? One of his teammates joins the fray. Or will still be a 2-on-1 advantage for the Judgment Day.
The longer this goes, how much of Rollins will be left?
And if anybody knows about the
you're in here with Finn Balor.
He's focused on it.
Champion, and it's going to be a long night for you, Seth Rollins. It's going to be a long night. Yes.
Torturing Rollins.
Well, Rollins has been the one man who Balor has been unable to put in his own rearview mirror, to the point of borderline obsession. Balor detests everything about Seth freaking Rollins.
Double team again. Seth Rollins will get some help in 10 seconds. And here comes main event Jey Uso.
Eyes of the Scottish warrior McIntyre
as the Yeet chant fills the Allstate Arena. Jey Uso, steel chair. Uso, been in a battle with the Judgment Day over the tag titles. They've brought an equalizer. They're trying to fight back in our main event, Jey Uso. It has been an amazing night here in front of 17,000 plus.
Jey Uso is rocking and rolling. Taking out McDonough and one for Balor.
This is important for Seth Rollins as well.
It affords Rollins time to recover from the beating he just suffered at the hands of Balor and McDonough.
Buried both McDonough and Balor. And Jey Uso firing on all cylinders in this match. I think Jey Uso has a lot. His mind has a lot to prove tonight to a lot of people, Corey.
I would agree with that. Oh, my God. McDonough doesn't want Jey Uso to prove anything tonight.
Planting Uso and McIntyre like a caged animal. Can't wait to get in this match. And why? Because Jey Uso, the man he wants to destroy, is in the cage.
What a counter by the Irish ace, J.D. McDonough, spiking Jey Uso and stopping the momentum.
And now the double team. Rollins finally back to his feet, finally back in the game, helping Jey Uso there. Double super kick. It's surreal to see Rollins and Uso on the same page.
Back to your point about Jey Uso wanting to prove himself. Sure, he's been forgiven by Cody Rhodes. He's been forgiven by Sami Zayn, but this is an opportunity to solidify your loyalty, to prove that you are who you say you are and that you've changed.
Yeah, there was one point a number of years ago where Rollins was embroiled a bit with Roman Reigns. Remember the Rumble? He's got some issues with the bloodline. And now, Seth Rollins, top rope, tight rope, down goes Balor.
Cat-like agility from the World Heavyweight Champion. At this point in the matchup, the adrenaline's pumping. Rollins not feeling the wounds from a few minutes ago. Seth knows he needs to soldier forward, and in less than 15 seconds, we'll have another entrant into the battle.
Yeah, it'll be a member of the Judgment Day who will once again give their team the advantage. And McIntyre blocks in.
We stick to the plan. You know, the plans have just changed, haven't they? Not my plan.
Damian Priest, the leader of Judgment Day, asserting his authority, and now Mr. Money in the Bank. Damian Priest, one half the tag champs, marching down to the ring, and the Punisher about to punish people inside the cage.
Does not bode well for Jey Uso, because now McIntyre has a few more minutes to sit in the cage and see, to wait for what he can do to Jey Uso. You can see Priest approaching with caution.
He's going right after the World Heavyweight Champion. Jey Uso and Rollins now trying to back Priest into the corner. It's going to be a long 3 minutes for Uso and Rollins.
Rollins went to the ribs with a steel chair. Priest now being overwhelmed.
And Uso trying to drive McDonough back. And now, Damian Priest. What the hell's he got?
Some sort of baton.
And he's using it to punish these men.
You don't want to be on the business end of a baton like that.
McIntyre is steaming.
Yeah, what? Cody and Sami watching on helplessly.
And Damian Priest into the corner. Oh! I think if you look at most improved in WWE over the last year, you're looking at the man. Oh, just tossing Uso.
Broken arrow. I agree with you, Cole.
Down goes Rollins.
Priest continues to carve out his own legacy here in WWE in a very impressive fashion.
Incoming text from your best
I'm all
friend.
for the choice of Damian Priest being the leader of Judgment Day. He's earned it, I think. Or the leader in this match, of course, is what it meant. And Priest now off the top rope. Wiping out Rollins and Uso.
At this point, Priest just showing off.
Right, exactly.
We've got a 3-on-2 advantage. I'm in control. Watch what I can do.
Doing everything he can when he wants to. And Rollins, who's been in this match since the beginning, is being pummeled and punished by Priest.
Now Jey Uso suffering as a result.
And again, J.D. McDonough pounding away on Uso in the far ring. Right here in front of us, it's Priest and Rollins.
Ferocious sounds. Oh! Balor again attacking the body of Jey Uso.
No love lost with Balor and Uso, that's for sure, in their history. And finally, Rollins and Uso get some help. Sami Zayn entering War Games for the second time in his career.
Sami is fired up. The intensity is etched on his face.
The Judgment Day waiting for Sami to come into the ring. Sami, though, intercepts the kendo stick. Using the door to his advantage. And Sami, wisely taking his time, entering the ring. Well, maybe not. Didn't quite get in there yet because he's got other things in mind. Sami, get the tables! The Usi chance directed Sami's way. And here's Zayn into the fight. Priest landed hard on the steel.
Yeah, but Priest also just narrowly averted disaster.
And Sami stomping away. Fired up is Zayn. Feeding up to 17,000 plus. Blue Thunder Bomb. There are bodies everywhere.
At the moment, Sami Zayn, the only competitor upright.
Sami Zayn, top rope. He may not be done there. And J.D. McDonough trying to play defense.
JD putting on the brakes for Sami Zayn, but a precarious position for both superstars.
And J.D.
Oh, no.
off the cage and did not want to land like that.
That's a pipe.
Yeah, he just pulled a pipe out of the cage and using it to his advantage.
And it's all perfectly legal.
Damian Priest thought he was going to avert disaster, but maybe not.
I'd say a steel pipe to the grill is not the definition of averting disaster.
No, not at all.
The WWE Universe rallying behind Zayn.
No, this place has been insane all night.
Swing your arm in, huh?
Generico somewhere. Orphanage. And Sami with a kendo. Things slowing down as all these superstars look at different ways to punish one another. Well, that didn't work out too well. Sami just sent the kendo out of the ring and through the cage. Judgment Day is about to take the advantage again. And here comes McIntyre. Drew McIntyre, who said, and this is a quote, he was put through major trauma after what the Bloodline did to him at Clash at the Castle a year ago in Cardiff, Wales.
Listen, I appreciate Drew's reasoning. I understand why McIntyre feels the way that he does, and no one's going to change his mind.
McIntyre picking Rollins out of the air. And now driving Sami Zayn into the corner. Wow! Drew McIntyre signed up for this match for one reason. To get inside a cage that Jey Uso was locked in.
So what Drew's about to do to Rollins is basically a bonus.
Oh, this isn't going to be pretty! And now McIntyre stalking his prey. A damaged Jey Uso. Wounded. Right for the picking.
Drew is savoring every step he takes.
And Jey Uso not going to back down. Going to fight toe-to-toe with Drew McIntyre. McIntyre, though, went for the future shock. Jey Uso with a kick to the midsection. And a big right hand. Oh! McIntyre off the neck breaker into the kip-up. It's going to be a long minute 30 for Jey Uso and company. Uso driven into the steel.
Say sorry. Acknowledge what the hell you did.
Drew imploring Jey to acknowledge what he did.
McIntyre telling me earlier today that he's ticked off that Jey Uso never apologized to him. Not sure Drew ever gave him the opportunity, but you get the point. As Uso is driven off the steel.
Jey ramrodded face first into the cage. And now Balor putting work on Sami Zayn in the corner.
Meanwhile, you see in the background there, Jey Uso trying to make it to his feet. McIntyre was in position for the Claymore, and he still is. Went for the Claymore, and he ran into a big kick by Jey. And now Jey and Sami, 1D! Pulling a page out of the Usos playbook. Ladies and gentlemen, on July 4th, 1987, at the Omni in Atlanta, this man's father, Dusty Rhodes, invented War Games. He never lost that match, and for the first time in his career, the American Nightmare joins a War Games match, the match that his father invented. Cody also invented a big event in this city as well, as Cody delivers a big right hand to Damian Priest.
Magnitude of the moment not lost on the American Nightmare. Priest being bounced back and forth by Cody Rhodes.
And Cody Rhodes now with a right hand to J.D. McDonough, the man who brought Jey Uso back into the fray here in WWE. And Cody with a big clothesline. And now Rhodes up over the top. Cody, big back body drop.
Cody utilizing Finn Balor as a weapon against McDonough.
And now Cody Rhodes with a bull rope in hand, paying homage to his father, the American Dream. And look who's grabbing the other end of the bull rope. Good night, Ray. Good night.
Shades of Hell in a Cell, but tonight they're working together.
Balor's got a fever.
Finn's voice went up about 8 octaves.
Is he coming or not? You don't know. You don't know. Is he coming? Is he coming?
Putting their rivalries aside, like you saw earlier tonight, Corey, with Becky and Charlotte.
Yeah, but right now, Rollins was demanding to know from Cody, is Randy coming? Asking over and over again.
Cody with a right to Damian Priest. And the Judgment Day about to have the advantage again. I can only imagine the reception that Dirty Dom's going to get.
Chicago's terrified. You got someone like Dirty Dom on the loose in your city. That's bad news.
Hey, this is the longest he's ever spent behind bars tonight.
Yeah, right, Paul. You just better hope that Dom doesn't have some flashbacks to the yard right now.
And Dirty Dom gives the Judgment Day a 5-on-4 advantage. And he had the audacity.
This is how Dom treated the Chow Hall when they ran out of honey buns.
Dominic also had the audacity of wishing the Mysterio family a happy Thanksgiving. What a fool.
Gotta let bygones be bygones. Water under the bridge, Cole. Dom's a new man. Been rehabilitated.
And now Dominic to Cody Rhodes. And I would say paying homage to the late, great Eddie Guerrero, but I don't believe that's what Dominic's doing.
Sure it is. Dom thinks
No,
the
it's
world
not.
of Eddie. It's his father he doesn't like. Dom, this may not be the time for that.
What did you say about Dom having flashbacks to the prison yard? Here we go! A beatdown on Dirty Dom!
Found you, Mom. Found you.
Cody has had issues with Dom in the past.
A lot of traffic happening inside the War Games rings right now.
And now Rollins going to bring the table back into play. Listen to what happens when this ring fills up. We're even now. It's 4-on-4. No, I'm sorry. It's 5-on-4.
Yeah.
Judgment Day has the advantage.
Oh, well, Seth Rollins' team's out of members.
For now, I guess, right? There's nobody left in their cage. And now Rollins. Oh, Dirty Dom. Judgment Day trying to save him. And they do. There are bodies flying everywhere. Human demolition derby inside War Games.
Yeah, but right now it's a rather one-sided battle. The Judgment Day standing tall.
Well, the Chicago faithful, hoping like the rest of Cody's team is hoping, that they will have a reinforcement. And now, McIntyre, Priest.
Look at these two behemoths joining forces.
Cody Rhodes. The power of McIntyre and Priest.
Priest calling the shots from mid-ring, ordering Balor, McDonough, and Mysterio to the top rope.
And JD McDonough with a moonsault to Sammy. Coup de grace in the frog splash. Judgment Day having their way.
Dominic and McDonough positioning a table near the corner. God only knows what comes next. Look at Priest muscling up Rollins.
Oh, looking for the razor's edge. To the table goes Rollins. Well, and
In 10 seconds, Randy Orton's supposed to be out here. The problem is the Viper's nowhere to be found. Seth Rollins and company have no backup.
Who?
Wait a minute. Oh my God.
That's real.
Oh my God. Contract and a referee a toe. Oh my God. Ripley's got the briefcase. Rollins just went through the table. Rollins just went through the table. Damian Priest is going to cash in. Priest is going to cash in. Not in War Games.
Yes! Yes! He's here! Yes! Yes! Randy's back! Yes! Yes!
The WWE's Hey Now! Let the war begin! Match is underway. Power Slam. The WWE's Apex Predator is here. For the first time in a year and a half, coming off double fusion back surgery, Randy Orton's back. And look at the shape of the Viper. He's a monster. Randy Orton. It's been a long time.
Yes, come on, Randy. Yes.
Better late than never, right? This place is delirious. I'm delirious. McIntyre and Orton. Ambulance matches. Hell in a Cells. Trading titles. An old rivalry renewed. McIntyre telling Orton things have changed around here. And here we go.
Two alphas in a territorial showdown, but Priest stopping Orton's progression.
And now, Randy Orton dumped in the corner in the Judgment Day on the attack. Looking to spoil Randy Orton's return to WWE. And now, Rollins and Cody and Zayn and Uso. And we're 5-on-5. Our match is underway. First team to gain pinfall or submission wins.
Bodies being cleared from one ring to the next. Several trapped on that steel diamond plate, the most dangerous part of the ring.
And let's remind everyone, Corey, that the cash-in never happened. Because Randy Orton thwarted the attempted cash-in.
I'd rather do cash just in case in.
That never was official.
I'd say once War Games
No,
is over, Rollins owes Randy a
watching
few
wrestling.
Paid homage to the Viper. Vintage War Games.
Come on, Randy, come on.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Randy Orton looking at Jey Uso.
Uh-oh.
Uso and his brother put Randy out of action for a year and a
What's
half.
Randy doing?
Randy has not forgotten, and Jey Uso realizes. Oh, but Jey Uso intercepting Priest, who wanted to take out Orton.
Rollins just stomped Priest on the diamond plate.
Cody Cutter. Haluva kick. Uso splash.
Uh-oh.
Mr. McDonough, welcome to no man's land.
And McDonough trying to escape, heading up to the top of the cage. Remember, if he escapes, they're going to forfeit. JD McDonough is way up there. Sami Zayn and Rollins going after him. JD McDonough may be wondering, why did I join the Judgment Day?
This is not where you want to have a fist fight. 20 feet above the ground with the World Heavyweight Champion and Sami Zayn teeing off on you.
McDonough has been pummeled. Randy Orton's in position.
Is he? Are they gonna? Oh!
The Viper is back.
Cody Rhodes
Ooh,
remembering
that
his
was nice.
legacy as he
That was
follows
nice.
Randy. And Randy saying, here, Cody, you take it. You put him away with Crossroads.
1, 2, 3.
Company win.
Yeah.
Winners,
I'm glad Randy's back.
Randy Orton, main event, Jey Uso, the World Heavyweight Champion, Seth freaking Rollins, and the American Nightmare.
Ooh, I'm glad. I am glad. I'm glad Randy's back. Oh, I'm glad that Randy Orton and Jake shaking hands.
What a match.
What a return for Randy Orton. What a show of unity by these 5 superstars.
Welcome back to the 14-time world champion.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at this. You call this generally vintage Orton, Michael Cole. That was a whole damn museum. Vintage Orton DDTs all around. Jey Uso intercepting Damian Priest. Cody delivering the Cody Cutter. Sammy with a haluva kick on McIntyre.
And then the splash by Uso. And then one of the most incredible RKOs you will ever see.
Look at this again. I think McDonough just qualified for platinum status with this flight. RKO. And the bitter end for the Judgment Day. A trip to the Crossroads.
Randy Orton saying, Cody, it's your world now. And Cody Rhodes with the Crossroads leading his team to victory at War Games. It has been quite the night at the sold-out All-State Arena in Chicago. Electric, to say the least.
Hold on, what? No. CM Punk? No, he is not there. No way. Oh my God. He's at War Games. CM Punk is in War Games. No way. What? Is he back in WWE? What? No way. First Randy Orton, now CM Punk is back. What? What is going on? I did not respect CM Punk is coming back. What?
Looking live at a sold-out Allstate Arena in Chicago. 17,138 WWE fans are here for the 37th annual Survivor Series War Games.
I know. CM Punk is back. I know. I just watched it. I'm like, hold on. Because Randy Orton, I said, okay. And I got some comments saying, Randy Orton's back and everything.
When Randy Orton came out, I was like, thank God.
Me too, I was like.
But when they won, I was
right. I saw it. I was like, hold on. They was about to end the show.
I thought it was ending.
Yeah, me too. I thought that they were about to end the show. And then CM Punk theme song came on. I was like, hold on.
I thought it was a rumor.
I thought it was a ruse or something like. He's not gonna come out. It's just the music coming on. They might made a mistake.
And then I seen him come out, and I was like,
even I'm like, hold on, what's going on? Is he back or what? Because I know he left the other company because they fired him.
Did you hear what they said though? Orton is back after a double feud.
Yes, I heard that.
Holy shit!
Yeah, I heard that.
You stop thinking before you die.
I was like, what the fuck? Not
Randy Orton.
Randy Orton, mama. Even I'm like, hold on. I thought Randy would never come out. I was like, I'm praying on the please Randy will come out. Please Randy will come out.
I know.
And then Rhea came out with a goddamn briefcase. When the cat got David go catch it, they got through the table.
Bro, that's the 6th time he
did that.
And they've done stop.
Right. I'm like, but I was like,
now I'm wondering who CM Punk's gonna go again.
ooh, I wanted to. I was like,
that shit was sick.
I was like,
same thing with Randy Orton.
Wait a minute. I thought they was about to end the show right there. They showed the cage, and I was like, okay, they're gonna end it. That's the end. So CM Punk came out. I'm like, hold on.
Jason, no, this is what your uncle did. Okay, Jason started to walk out the bedroom to go smoke a cigarette, and then the music comes on, and he goes, "Wait a minute."
What?
But look, before all this happened,
right?
Before they actually had that match,
yeah, they did. They did. Even the kickoff, they chanted CM Punk.
I was like, no, it's just.
I was like, nah. I don't know why they chanted CM Punk. You know, I was like, I was curious at first. I'm like, why they chant CM Punk? Man, I'm just happy he's back. Randy Orton and CM Punk.
Would that mean no? Because he has to
No.
have an option.
Lamar Jackson has the Ravens flying
Right.
while LA's own cast of stars has the
The
Chargers dreaming big.
Man.
Ravens,
I'm
Chargers,
happy. I was like,
Sunday night.
I thought it was a ruse at first, because you know how they made mistakes putting their music on. I was like, nah, they probably this might made a mistake. Until I saw him come, I was like, wait a minute.
y nuestra gran selección de inventario nuevo y usado.
Ooh,
Tenemos muchas
I can't.
opciones de compra y siempre
I'm happy both of them are back.
TITIS. Compra en la tienda o en línea en
Oh, I know Randy Orton and Drew McIntyre though.
ofertas están en North Park Toyota de San Antonio, la casa de los hispanos.
Yep.
To 50 years with my best friend and my soulmate.
Rev, like three.
Bounty absorbs spills like a sponge, and Bounty is 2 times more absorbent,
No,
so you
not
can
right
use
now.
less and get the job done
Or-
with one.
How to put your face on your
Okay, let me end my live real quick.
Sometimes men's problems can be hard to hide. I just
I
picked
got
up a
those
golf
diamond
tip that
trucks
completely
anyway.
changed my game. I just learned I'm losing my
All
hair.
right, y'all. CM Punk is back and Randy Orton's back. I'm so happy. We'll wait till Monday night, see what happens. With that being said, I hope you enjoy my live stream reaction
Professionals who create
of
personalized treatments for ED,
Survivor
hair loss,
Series.
mental health, and more.
Just give it a like and a thumbs up, and also
Get started today at Hims.com.
also subscribe to my channel for more pay-per-views, and also turn the notification bell so you can catch up of my other content and everything. And also join the Raven family. This is Raven, and I will see y'all next time for our next pay-per-view. Goodbye, everybody.
Reward points para obtener algo gratis en el app de